You already had bingo.
There was debate in chat that I didn't have it
Also,
because we hadn't said penis yet.
Also, hello, welcome back to Nat19.
Also, yo, what up, bingo?
Penis.
But also penis.
Welcome back to Nat19 Vestige of Ophiuchus, Campaign 1, Session 80, and that's where we are and what we're on. And hi, you look really good today. I didn't think I was gonna bump into you, and I look like garbage. Oh, I would have prepared myself better if I. It's always nice to see you. Anyways, okay, all right, I got some things to do. There's my friends. Hi, friends. Hey.
The Arcanoloth looks like the grandfather from Once Upon a Forest.
All right.
Oh god.
There we go. I'll see you later. All right. Bye.
The granddaughter dies at the end of that movie.
All right.
And they bring her back.
That's cool.
Oh
Welcome back for really. Penis was said, but I don't know if it made it in there. So there it is. From me to you. Penis.
Penis.
I'm gonna roll a d6 and see who's a d8 and then see who's gonna tell us what happened last time. Ha!
Y'all.
I mean, you dodged it during DMS. Hayden, what happened last time?
I fucking Okay, so Brett gets to watch me do this in person. Perfect! So, session 79. We had some fucking conversations. Vogan was a cute fucking bitch. He confessed his everlasting love to Mary Mist. Aviana and Tantia talked. It was a good time, and turns out she's not mad. What? That's confusing. Let's see. Fucking screaming in my notes. Give Roy Locket. We're going to Steppedunder. We're like making our way to Steppedunder. What the fuck? There's gnolls? Crazy. We fought the gnolls. It was horses versus gnolls. It was fucking wild, man. And then, you know, we were making our way downtown, going to Steppedunder, and what the fuck? There's bodies everywhere. That's a whole thing. And then we fought some big boys with some axes and Yugoloths? What? Crazy. And now there's an Arcanoloth, and he's really fucking cute, but he's probably gonna murder us. But, you know, that's kind of what happened. Dreams were also had, according to my notes. And yeah, that's kind of it.
I need to hear Ryuji say Arcanoloth again.
Arcanoloth?
It's this with a list that makes me very happy.
Those darn Arcanoloths.
The Arcanoloths?
That's the plural of Arcanoloth. It's Arcanoloths.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Alrighty.
Perfect.
So my boys, as we come into today's game, yes, last time you guys made your way across the countryside, got caught in a rainstorm, dealt with some gnolls, but of a particularly more vicious, nomadic variety than the somewhat more organized ones that you had bumped into before, organized by gnoll standards anyways. You guys continued onwards, and you made it to the mountain valley where Steppedunder resides, where you intend to check in and get some advice on how to tackle your progress into the skywall in pursuit of the astral perceptory. My throat just decided to give the fuck out. Which, you know, it being 2 seconds in the game, that's the best time for it to do that. As you guys had approached, you found a variety of corpses that were scattered outside the pathway that was leading up into the town. And along with them, in the rain, it is currently about 7 p.m. at this point. You were attacked by 2 Nikoloths, who...
We were?
Yeah, man. Funny joke.
Come on, Cody. Come on. Guys, be nice.
I'll be meaner from now on. You guys were attacked by 2 Nikoloths, who you dealt with handily in a very successful fight, and then you proceeded to head into the town. Fenris did in fact receive a vision that had told them of some unclear events, but of what looked like a fox-like individual casting a ritual to open what looked like some kind of russet-colored portal, as well as a snowy town. The other events I won't go into for the sake of brevity. And where we left off was you guys heading into the town itself. Again, it is about 7 p.m. There's a thunderstorm going on overhead with a fair amount of rain, the occasional lightning bolt on the mountain. At this point, the sky wall is so close that it's blocking out much of the sky, as its name tends to infer that it does. I'm gonna switch us over to... Wow! I'm switching us over to the actual view of the game. And with that, you guys have the floor. What would you like to do?
Lick it.
Lick the floor.
Are you okay today, Cody? Do you need a minute?
I'm fine. I'm just sad I'm not there with you guys.
Oh.
Is it the syrup?
Oh yeah, fun fact, those listening at home. Everybody in this game is currently in one building except for Cody.
And Izzy.
And Izzy.
And Izzy.
But we don't say that because it makes it less interesting to say. He's at least in the city. He could come in. He's just not.
It's
Izzy,
true.
get over there.
Same
Probably complicate things more than it would be worth with all the people in there.
Same
East
city.
City.
But it would make me feel bad, so.
True.
Well, it's worth
That
it.
is
love
a
you
powerful
so much.
motivator.
Is there anything you guys would like to do? You have maybe 5 or 6 minutes from where you were to the actual steps of the town. As you see it in the distance, you see the town is one of the smaller ones you've encountered. It's a little bit bigger than the town where everything went down with the Tree of Loathsome Nightmares. But it looks to be a fairly small place. All the buildings are in one collective area. You can effectively see the entire village is really more appropriate for this, but it's looks a bit more industrious than a village. You can effectively see all the buildings at once. It's all close enough and jumbled together.
Alright, I'm gonna keep my concentration up and call lightning if we're that close. I thought we were like an hour away. So yeah, I'm gonna just focus on that for the time being. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I don't think they know we're here. I was gonna say normally I'd say call lightning kind of breaks that cover, but it's already a lightning storm.
It's true.
Oh.
So
When we enter the actual
Question
city,
about call lightning.
yes.
So it creates a cloud, and the cloud, to my recollection,
the storm, I take control of the storm.
you take control of the entire storm, and then that becomes the area of the spell.
Yes.
All right. Well,
As
neat.
far as my
fucking cool.
reading, I spent a while looking online, and yeah, it seems to be the case. They did some errata to talk about its range.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
All
really
right.
fucking cool.
Cool.
when we get into the actual city, like, can I plop down a divine sense?
Yes, absolutely. So what is the range of that? Remind me.
Let me grab it very quickly. I believe it's within. Don't want to. You know, I don't want to say anything because I'm probably gonna be wrong.
Ridiculous.
That's why I ask instead of trying to remember myself, because I'd probably be wrong too.
Within 60 feet of me. So maybe I hold on to that for a second.
Okay.
Maybe I go up. Maybe I walk up to a building before I do that, and then maybe that works. No, because it doesn't go. But I don't know, man. I'll decide when we
Yeah,
go
a
somewhere.
lot of the use of divine sense tends to be to keep your senses up once you're moving through areas, and also to ping crowds is often with utility. We discussed before. There's a spell that you now have prepared.
I do want to get
that.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't have things. Right.
But your divine sense itself is not. It's not so much of a radar ping as much as a quick look-see around the area. Whenever you come in, you enter into the area. You see that as you approach, you guys have light sources. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, unless we don't want
Do we?
I would need
turn
one.
off
So.
the sun sword if you want me to.
I'm not asking you to. I'm asking what you're doing. I'm not telling you
No,
what
that's
to
what
do.
I'm checking. I'm checking with the group. If we
Oh,
want
okay. I
to
thought that was a
have,
response to me. I was like,
lights
I
going on.
have no say
no.
in this.
Yeah, Do we
I would
want to
say-
stealth or no?
I would say that because we know that it's like devils or demons, I can't remember which one, that would be on us, that we probably don't need to, like, not have, like, light, because they could see us no matter what, I think.
Could
Fair.
probably see us in the dark, but
Yeah.
I do think that stealth
Probable.
is probably our best bet.
I feel like we should stealth too.
Do we have the horses with us right now?
Yeah, we have a carriage.
Yeah, I don't think stealth's an option.
Crap. Yeah, not until we can find a place to stable them.
So I'd say we just need to approach with the stables and with light, because if we don't, then we're gonna get taken aback, probably, especially me.
Yeah.
It's true.
So I would have drift globe out. I would have drift globe out and on.
All right, so you guys proceed, and you have light sources as you move through the area. As you approach the town, you see that as you come within general view of it, your carriage moving through the now muddy ground, making a fair amount of noise, though at the same time the noise is somewhat muffled by the thunderstorm around you. You do see a couple of lights turn on. From what you can see from where you are, because it is dark. When I said you could see the whole town, that was perhaps a bit preemptive given the time of night, but from what you can see, you pass by on the outskirts of the town what appears to be a very small chapel, a church sort of area that you see the emblem of a mirror is painted onto the front of it. As you proceed forward, you see a couple of areas that you kind of recognize as being standard build for buildings in a place like this. Places that could function both as a business and as a standard home. There's a couple... Standard. You see a couple of smaller homes, but for the most part, it looks like a lot of the places here are built with a front area in mind. But in the dark, it's relatively hard to tell what any particular building is. However, as when you're approaching, you do see what appears to be a couple of lanterns, a couple of lights inside some of the buildings do turn on as you approach in reaction to you. In particular, you see a light turn on from the church as you pass by it for a while. And you see a shadowy figure in the window holding up what appears to be a lantern, looking out of it. It's hard to tell any details about them because of the way the light casts a shadow on them, but you do see figures looking at you without coming out to actually see you.
How far away is the window from us?
From where you currently are?
Yeah.
30, 40 feet by the time you get by.
Now a divine sense.
Okay.
Because if they're in a window, I should be able to see if anything's up with them.
Whenever you use that and it goes off, you do not detect anything that your divine sense would normally detect.
I would kind of like motion over to the group. Let's make our way toward the church, I believe.
That seems the thing to do.
Especially given our situation we've seen. Perhaps they could offer some sort of shelter.
Maybe they could give us more details of what's going on, too.
Indeed.
Well,
Yeah,
I will
we're off.
turn Winchester to make way toward the church, and I will make sure that helmet of comprehend languages is on and all that good stuff.
All right. So you're turning back towards it. You guys are heading towards the church. As you do, as you kind of turn the carriage around, which is... Are you taking the carriage back to it? Because you'd have to turn it around on the road.
Yeah, we would try to find a place. We would try to find a place to pull in and then back up and then move around and then
A 3-point turn.
You'd probably, just given that it's
Parallel park it.
horses, you would definitely just
Oh,
take
yeah.
a wide U-turn. As you do, and as you head towards it, you see the figure with the source of light moves away from the window and heads towards the front. This particular church is small enough that you can tell from the outside. It is probably the one main area where people would come to worship or pray, and then there is maybe another room in there, at best. It is very small, not like any of the churches that you're necessarily used to. Definitely nothing like the cathedrals that you've been to in other cities. As you approach it, you see the front door cracks open, light escaping out into the darkness through it as it does, and you see the figure with the lantern steps out timidly towards you. And what you see is a elderly-looking woman who you can fairly immediately tell to be a half-elf, stepping out. She's got relatively long hair that's been tied back and braided. She's wearing the attire of a cleric, though it seems like it was hastily thrown on at this point. As she steps out and holds it up, you see her squinting towards the lot of you. A vexed look on their face that you would almost take to be a look of fear as they look at you, but not quite. They seem to be in awe of you as you approach, but they do step out in front of the church with their lantern raised up towards you.
Excuse me, madam. Would you perhaps allow us entry for a small time being to ask some questions and to recuperate from the storm?
Oh, you brought that whole carriage in here just now, did you?
That is true, man.
Right up.
There was nothing at the beginning to take anything to. We felt it was safer to keep it with us.
Okay.
You see her, like, looking towards you, scanning you.
Certainly. Come on out of the cold, yeah?
We'd be perfectly capable of answering any questions you would have, of course. We may have a couple ourselves.
They look towards you, mouth slightly agape for a second, and then you see their expression seems to, like, become more resolved.
I'm not sure what you'd mean by questions.
Dude, I'm just like happily waving at them from the carriage. Like, hey.
And they raise a hand and, like, half-heartedly they just wave back at you. You get a friendly vibe from this person, but also an incredibly skeptical vibe.
Oh.
All right, put your horses up on the side of the building and come inside if you have to.
Of course,
Just
thank you.
kind of push Fenris towards the front of the group.
Ah.
Church girl go.
Oh,
Ah.
well. Hail and well met. Just awkwardly wave.
I'll take the horses over and tie them up. You guys go inside.
As you approach Fenris,
sure?
they look
I
toward.
will keep around Kitty by putting Winchester away with him.
That's fair.
Because I don't want him to get just grabbed in the night from me.
Oh.
Unless he tells me to go away.
Winchester?
Oh, no, Kitty.
Oh, sorry. Winchester, like, get out of here. No.
Yeah.
As you just have to deal with things that happen in order, Fenris, as you are pushed forward, you do see them as you step forward and your shield catches the light reflected by this lantern. The woman looks at it, and you see their expressions soften and become more friendly than it was.
Oh, you're a cleric or a priest of Tequin, are you?
Yes, cut from the same cloth as yourself. I'm one of the acolytes of Tequin.
Oh, you look a whole lot better equipped than I am.
I've unfortunately had to be.
All right. Well, it's an awful relief to see another of our sort around. Come on inside, then. It's just absolutely freezing out here.
Can I roll an insight on her?
What are you trying to tell?
Like, if she's like, basically, I want to know if she's like trying to hide something that is, would put us in a really bad spot or anything like that. Like if
If we're in danger, if she's
if we're in
nefarious in any
danger
way.
or she's in danger.
I would tell you, in case it's relevant to you, I would tell you just from interacting with her, she seems cagey but friendly. But if you want to roll insight and see if you can dig into more, then I won't stop you.
Cool. I'll do that then.
An 18?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
She seems perplexed by, from what you can tell, all of nothing. This is just a group of people coming up into town. But the main vibe that you get from her is that up until she saw the shield and the symbol of Tequin, she seemed to be vexed that there was people here. Even though it's not even the later hours of the night. It's 7, it's late, but it's not, you know, no one's traveling hours. The main vibe you get is that she seems far more surprised than a person should be.
Got it.
But you do...
we got through here, since it doesn't look like there's been a lot of people here from we saw that pile. Potentially.
When we came into town, did we see like more piles of like dead bodies?
They
or
were
anything
all
like that?
they were all at that point.
Gotcha. Cool.
Gotcha. And the rest of the town, like once we got past the bodies, like the town wasn't sacked or anything. Like it seems.
The chapel here is a kind of on the it's not on the outskirts, but it is at about the farthest point of the town. It's the first thing you'd see, and given that it is dark, you haven't really been far enough into the town. Nothing's on fire. I guess that's the ultimate answer. So you didn't see anything on fire. No broken buildings.
Good.
From the limited amount of the town you've seen in the rain and dark, it does not look like the town has been sacked.
Okay.
And this woman does not give off the vibe of someone who has survived a looting.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You look a little nervous. Is anything wrong?
Oh, we just don't get a whole lot of people coming around here these days. We had some visitors that came up here around, must have been a week or two ago, but apart from that, I guess I'm just not terribly used to guests.
Is she lying?
Well, I mean, we were told that they like
No?
that they outfit guests a lot, right?
Not a lot, no.
Oh, not a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
The last record of someone appealing to them for help to go into the Skywall was from 20 years ago.
Ah, I see.
Not
Well.
long ago at all.
She just seemed a little cagey when giving her answer to me.
20 years ago.
I will rephrase to be specific. The last account of it happening was about 20 years ago. That doesn't mean no one's done it. It means the last time somebody came here, did it, went into the Skywall, came back, and told people about it was about 20 years ago.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fen will fall in step with the half-elf cleric and kind of pipe up. We never caught your name. We'd love to know the name of the host.
Oh, my name is Mana.
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 Okay.
I'm Fenris. This is Aviana. That's Lexi. The grumpy one's Vogan. The one with the big shield is Quintus, and Miriam.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm gonna read a thing real quick. Something about...
It's Sunder! Oh! We have so many people with us now! Fenris!
That's fine. You don't gotta introduce me.
No! Sorry, my head is not on straight since
Divine.
that...
And this is
that
our
side
robot.
smacked me.
I need to check.
Beep boop.
Okay, cool. I was just checking if you know the... I was just checking Divine Sense to clarify real quick. You know the location of any Celestial Fiend or Undead. I was checking for a second to be like, I wonder if Avi distorts the ping, but no, you would know.
Any, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm no longer technically undead.
Yeah, so-
We said no,
She's
no.
no
Levelly.
Ajisai.
I'm no Ajisai.
She's not stinky.
I'm no stinky.
Well, it's this. Is it not the same effect? It's the same feature, isn't it?
No, it is the same feature. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it's like I no longer count as undead. So
They no longer trigger it.
Do you
That's
not?
what I-
But you not count as a fiend?
Oh, yeah, you're still a fiend, though.
Oh, I'm still a fiend though. So yeah, I would
yeah.
figure it.
That's what I was looking at. Is it doesn't. But sensing one doesn't obscure all others, which is what I was checking. Because if it had said if there is a fiend blah 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 within range, that means that it would always return yes. I was checking, but the effect is that you know the location of any that are near you, which means you'll set it off. But if other people are around, they'll also be detected.
It's true.
I was just
Otherwise,
making sure I knew what the specificity of the Divine Sense was.
And this is our tiger.
Tiger doesn't particularly like me, so...
The tiger goes.
This is Lord Jerky.
Mm-hmm.
First
Right.
of his line.
You guys are all brought in. This place is basically filled when you guys enter. So, Miriam, you and Quintus are taking the horses to be tied up, yeah?
Yeah.
Could you describe where you're tying them up?
I want to get somewhere that will get them at least a little bit out of the rain. So if there's an overhang or something, I'll take them under that.
Okay. Sure. We can say that by this church, there's a one of the buildings nearby has a section out front where it is. There's like a porch, effectively, that has an overhang over it that when you take it out, nobody comes out to stop you, and when you leave the horses there, nobody seems to pay any real mind to it. You guys return. You enter into the church. You all get out of the rain, the intermittent rain becoming snow. You guys notice as you move around that though there is mud under your feet, there clearly was snow here previously. Like, you step through slush when you're moving here. The rain seems to have just melted it away and, like, diluted it. But this place is cold enough that it could snow at any time.
Probably by the time we get back, I imagine Tippet's gonna bust and mark off call lightning.
Mm-hmm. As you guys enter, she puts the lantern at the end of the church, setting it onto the altar at the front, turns toward you. There's just enough. There are no actual like pews in here. There's no seats set up. It is just a large open room for prayer. She regards around, starts going around lighting small candles to give very small amounts of light, and you see her light what looks like a dwindling bit of incense that has clearly been conserved and used over time, and slowly the chapel fills with a more pleasant scent as a result of it, as the smoke from the incense slowly starts to waft around and fill it. She turns to the lot of you.
So, may I ask, what brings you here? I imagine if you're passing through, you must be heading off into the mountains.
That is
Yes,
correct.
That was the plan when we arrived.
Logan.
Yeah.
While we're talking, could I try to give Jerky little head scratches with my nails?
Here's your one for today. Go ahead. Roll animal handling.
It would have been great to have
Oh
that
well,
20
Carrie,
for
one of us
You're
has
right.
to.
However,
You're right.
Jerky is soaked and in a bad mood.
Oh.
Do it with disadvantage.
Hey.
Oh, no!
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm debating if I want to put a favor into it when I have disadvantage. I was gonna, but now I'm like, fuck, I might just waste it. Fuck it, I really want this. I'm using a favor. Come on. I want your jerky up. Do I have to hit the disadvantage button, or is it
Yes.
doing it? Okay.
It's above a 10.
Jerky seems to tolerate the scritches, but his mood does not adjust in any particular direction.
Okay.
I begin slowly here, and prestidigitation over and over again to slowly dry out the cat.
Aww.
I will continue screeching him. Hopefully he will get happier.
Though, of course, our journey has been wrought with interruptions on the way here as well. A storm and other things.
That happens a lot around here. Usually it ends up being more snow than it ends up being rain, but it looks like it's the middle of summer and all, and even the freezing temperatures of the mountain couldn't manage to prevent this downpour. I apologize if you ran into any undue trouble on your way here.
Yes, I had a question about that. Does this city have
I'm gonna get
patrols?
blankets for the lot of you. 1 second, please. I'm gonna see I'm not sure if I have enough for all of you, but if you're only staying for the night or so, I should be able to find you some. Sorry to interrupt. You look like you're all freezing, and I'd like you to stay warm.
And she, just abruptly stands and heads to the other room.
You said this place was packed,
Thank
right?
you.
Packed?
Like, did you mention that this the church was like crowded or something?
No, not at all.
Oh, I must have missed
We're in a
her.
very large open room.
You,
Okay.
as a group, are filling this small church.
Gotcha.
But we
Gotcha.
are in a Amir church, and you have like an Amir thing. Maybe he loves you, and I'm kidding.
He owes you money?
Maybe?
Yeah. They leave. They're gone for a
seeing
couple
her,
of
like,
minutes.
Seeing her like very hastily change the subject and walk away, I will look over toward the party, and I will see if we're like kind of on the same page with like.
Yeah, she's
Fenrir-
shady as fuck.
I believe I can possibly, if we need be, handle that situation. And Fenris will like walk over to where the one dwindling incense block is and kind of put 2 next to it and return to where she was standing before. I think this is a touchy subject for the town. I can only imagine.
Probably, but we should ask her about the bodies.
We'll have to.
There is no way around it. We need to know what's going on here.
Perhaps we can speak of from person of the cloth to person of the cloth, you know?
Go right
Perhaps
ahead.
they've had dreams as well. I can't imagine Tequin's the only one reaching out.
That's a good point.
Seems possible.
We should maybe ask her for a description of the people who came in a couple weeks back. Maybe confirm if it's Diane or not.
Might be a good idea, yes.
After a minute, she returns. You see several what look to be hand-sewn blankets of... they're relatively thin-looking. There's only 3 or 4 of them in total, but she takes them out and puts them in between all of you guys.
I wish I had more to accommodate the lot of you, but I'm not going to turn you away just because I can't, so... hopefully y'all don't mind bundling up together somewhat.
Thank you very much.
I'm actually quite fond of bundling up together.
Your assistance is much appreciated.
You know about those bodies in front of town?
Oh,
I
jeez.
start playing my citern in the background.
Nice.
Indeed, they were most distressing.
I was going to ask if this town had any guard that patrolled around their area, but now that it's out in the open, it is very concerning.
There's a... How many did you see?
There was a fair amount. We didn't count them all.
Far more than should be there. And we believe we found those who were responsible, but we know from their speech that they were not alone.
Some of our people left recently to head on a trip to fetch supplies from another village that's a few days away. We hadn't heard back from them, but we didn't expect to hear back for a while, so I guess they must have had a bit of an accident on the way out of the town.
They were
An
murdered.
accident.
You see her, like, lower lip quivering somewhat, and she's, like, straining. You see her visibly upset by what you're saying to her. Blinking increases. Her eyes seem to get a bit glossy.
Does she look surprised by it, or does she kind of look like, she knew she kind of like knew the answer, but like, didn't want to hear it?
She doesn't look surprised,
Gotcha.
but she looks very disappointed.
Fenris will cross over to Mana and kind of take her hands. Mana, Tequin reached out to me in a dream. I'm sure you know how important that is. I was shown a vision of something strange happening here. An Arcanoloth and creatures only found in Gehenna here. We want to help. passing through, and we can't abide this. We only want to know what you know so that we can aid your people. I know that this is very difficult, but if you can, please.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shit.
Them people out front must have just had an accident. I'm sorry if you're jumping to conclusions. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know of the city of Summergrass?
Of course I do.
Do you know of their things that they do, their tournament that they hold every so often that they hadn't done for quite a while?
Not
Gunner's
really.
just gonna look over her shoulder and give Quintus a look.
Not really. Why?
Well, it is a thing to judge the strongest warriors and different fighters in the land, and he motions toward Vinris. You stand before its champion.
Mm-hmm.
And the champion of the Valor builds. She'll return his look.
Whoever they are.
Whoever they are.
Squint intensifies, but
Well, I don't know much about any of that. I don't really get out of the town, and my duties here are about all I care about.
I'm sorry if any of this is scaring you.
You seem like a nice bunch of people. I recommend that, assuming you're here to get aid for the mountains, like most people who come here tend to, since you're not carrying anything to sell, I recommend, You see her, like, stop, and she swallows visibly, like, her throat's tightening up as she's speaking. There's a half-orc, Kimberly, at the wake. Whoa, he'll help you. He'll put you in the right direction. You'll need warm clothes.
As they stutter through all that, I'm going to keep playing, and I'm going to cast Charm Person using the sit turn. So they will have disadvantage.
Alrighty. Well, here I go, rolling this flat d20.
Yep.
DC 16.
DC 16. You see them stopping and softening up. So you're a charming person, but what are you prompting them with as you do it?
As I do, just don't stress out a friend of ours. They've already taken us in. We don't need to make them any more nervous than they already are.
Y'all seem like a really nice bunch of people. You should get out of town as soon as you can. Please.
Are they threatening you?
They're charmed. So roll me Vogan. You
Oh,
know what?
crap.
Let's say Miriam. Let's say Miriam for
Thank
this.
God.
Miriam, roll me a persuasion check. Normally I'd say with advantage, but this is happening only because they're charmed, so. And I'm gonna roll this back out. Oh my lord!
Yes!
Damn!
And I'm gonna roll the never
Does that
mind.
hit?
28. As you say that, you see again their expression. This elderly, again being a half elf, they don't show the signs of like being like feeble and old, but they're clearly up there in age even for a half elf. You see them like looking to the side, their lips tighten as they try to hold back some emotional outburst, and then they stop. They look up at you.
Not me per se, but you came at a really bad time.
What do you mean?
Well, all right. So, see, about 2 nights ago, in the middle of the town,
And as they say this, you guys hear the sound of the doors to the church being thrown open with a very dramatic crashing sound. Just as you see standing in the door a soaked individual. It looks like a man in his like mid-30s, looks to be balding, wide eyes, his expression exhausted as if he ran here, his pants and his feet, his shoes caked in mud and slush. You just see him catching his breath as he looks in. Who are these people? How did you get here?
Oh.
Who the hell are you?
What did you do?
What the fuck?
Huh? Why are you
What
yelling
did
at
we
us?
do?
You broke the perimeter of the town, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
I'm asking the questions. What are you doing here?
Calm fucking down!
Don't tell me to calm down,
You
woman!
calm down and fucking explain!
Aviana, please!
I do not think that this level of rage is helping.
They are going to pick up a vase near them and throw it at you, Avi.
All right, bring it
Oh,
home!
Let's fucking go!
What's your AC?
It is 18.
They hit.
Woo!
Saiga.
Punch that shit. Fuck you.
I'm not sure what you think you're doing here or why you think you can raise your voice to me, but you put this entire town in danger by being here! How dare you yell at me!
I'll meet it all fairness. You came in and you were yelling first, so...
You've killed us! I can yell at you all I want!
Why don't you stop and
How?
explain?
What do you mean, why don't I stop and explain?
How have we killed you? All we did was we came into the town. What do you mean?
it's a very confusing statement.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get here? What did you do on the way in?
We just
brought
walked
out
in.
Gigaku Saiga, and I am looking toward man.
We killed
we
two
came
demon
in.
things.
Phlebes, they have no idea exactly what happened. I understand why you're upset, but they have no idea what they've done. How could anyone?
You see this figure irate, looking to the lot of you.
Did you kill them?
We killed
The
two of them.
monsters? Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes, the winged demons with the axes.
You see the individual is shaking.
I hope you all rot.
You see this figure leaves, and as soon as you say that, they step away and they flee. They leave out the church.
You guys, did we do something bad?
So do I go stop him and stab him, or what are we doing here?
Just let
you
him
just
go.
seem like a
No.
butthole. It's fine.
All right, just fucking saying.
No, I'm.
Are you okay, Avi?
I'm fine. I've taken harder hits than that.
Why
Here,
would he be so upset
Your
about
forehead's
us?
bleeding, Avi.
Just
Attacking
on
those
the
demons.
record, take
Yeah.
4 bludgeoning damage. He got max on that.
That's fine.
Just gonna have a shiner tomorrow.
I'm very sorry about that. There's
Why
no
is
way
he
you
so
should.
upset?
Mm-hmm.
Could you please tell us what's going on?
Yes, please elaborate.
They nod sheepishly. And they go up to the altar, which has a couple of steps effectively leading up to it, and they sit down on it.
Well, like I was trying to say before, Phlebes, so... About 2 nights ago, in the middle of the town, we were all minding our own business, and there was a big flash of light, and a tear opened up, and several of what I take to be fiends emerged. The 2 that I take that you've killed were among them. There were others. I wasn't there, personally. By the time I got there, they'd already resolved everything that had happened, but I was told that there was a fox-like fiend who spoke for the others, that none of them spoke common, but this particular one spoke eloquently, and it spoke to us, and it told us that they had managed to make a connection from their home domain to ours, and that it had been unstable. It looked like there were others, I've been told, from behind the portal who were also ready to enter, but it closed before it managed to, and when it did, you asked if we had any kind of town guard. We had several people who acted as a sort of guard. We don't have a whole lot of people here, so we just regulate ourselves. They approached it and were incinerated. Instantly, the fox demon unleashed a burst of flame, and there was nothing left of them afterwards. And it told us that in approximately 3 days from there. So, we assume to be tomorrow night. They would reopen that gate. They said that horrors and dreads beyond our imagination would... You see them trying to talk, and you see them kind of catching on their own voice. That more of them would come out, but that we'd be alright for the most part if we didn't resist. That if we stayed here, and when they returned, if we offered up half of our village to them to take back, they would leave the other half alone. And then the fox and several of their cohorts went off. I'm not sure where they went. They said they were going to prepare for the arrival of the others. They dropped a name that I believe I was told was Ixotal, which is their leader, who didn't come with them. Those two that I guess you dealt with went to the front of the town to act as guards to make sure nobody left. Several of us did try. I warned them against it, and I suppose they didn't make it. They said that if we failed to present half of those in the town to them when they return, that they would instead massacre those who were capable, and they would stay to watch the feeble starve. And as you have murdered those out front, I believe that will be taken possibly as a declaration that we intend to resist. But maybe if we appeal to them when they return, then it will not be an issue. We're all sworn to secrecy at the moment. We decided if anyone came into the town, we would help them pass along and not bother them, because we have no idea what to do about this, and I'm not sure what you could do. Hell is to invade.
Is there something special about your town that they might want? Or is it just another mountain town?
She shakes her head very weakly, but she shakes it, trying to collect herself. Nothing special about us as far as I know.
This is just a random attack, as far as you're aware.
I think I was told, some people said when they arrived, they seemed to take stock of the area. Apparently the fox who went by, what was the name? Vollard, I believe it was. They seemed disappointed by where the gateway had opened. I think we're just in the wrong place. I think we happened to just be where they punched a hole in our plane, and now we get to suffer for it.
Sorry you're going through this.
Yes.
We'll try and help as best we can. Right?
This seems like it is a duty of the highest standard, eh, Guildmaster?
I think so. We'll go find them. Send them back to hell where they came from.
I'm not confident that you could, and I would understand if you... Listen.
We will not flee.
I've
They
seen
want
enough
to-
people
they
in my
want to-
time feign heroics, young man. Your words will be lost on me.
If they want to go after the able-bodied and leave the rest of you to starve, then the best we can do is stay and fight with those able-bodied.
I don't want to put anyone else in this town in any danger.
I'm with Bogan.
We don't have a whole lot of time, so we have to finish this quickly.
We have to go find them and then take them out as quick as we can.
There was another group who... There's a family that if you want to help, if you absolutely insist, you may want to talk to. Our town's main force is a group of hunters who often head up into the mountains to collect the pelts of winter wolves in particular, which we make clothes from that they ship out and sell to different places.
Right.
The
Is
leader
this
of
that
those
Kimberly
hunters...
you had mentioned?
No, Kimberly runs the inn. He couldn't hurt a fly. The leader of those hunters convinced several of the men to go hunting for the fox. That was a day ago, and they have not returned. So,
If they're still alive, I'll try and find them and bring them back.
Nana,
hmm.
before all this happened, and I know this might be hard, but do you remember seeing a blonde woman pass through town?
A very courteous woman and a small entourage. Most of them didn't actually come into the town, but they stayed outside and made camp. Came in asking if we could supply them with winter clothing and ask for general directions into the sky wall. And we supplied it, and they actually purchased everything. They even went as far as to find extra supplies for us by going out into the mountains, hunting some of the wolves that we use to make these winter clothes, these cloaks that we give to people to survive the mountains. There were so many of them, they had to bring back more materials, and they did. They bought all of them. They actually paid very well.
How generous.
The Gensleys reported that they paid almost twice as much as they were asked. And then they headed out.
Gansleys are the ones who make the clothes?
Mm-hmm. Igneal Gensley is the head of the hunters that has gone missing. His wife and daughter, Moxie and Rodness, are trying to keep things together. If you want to start anywhere, perhaps, I guess. I don't know if they would know exactly where he went or what his plans were, but if you need clothes, my recommendation is that you do what you can to get what you need from the town, and we'll still help you. And then I would leave by tomorrow night. Especially with Phlebes as irate as he is.
Speaking of which, we don't want him to be more irate at you. Would it perhaps be better off for you if we went off to the inn?
Phlebes wouldn't do a thing to me.
What would he do, though? Can he be trusted?
He's just a common hunter here. He refused to head off because he said that he didn't want to defy the creature, but for the most part, he's not the most pleasant man, but he's not a... I know you had no way of knowing, but you spoke to him rather harshly. Perhaps I would avoid him if I were you, but he wouldn't do a thing to me.
He's the one that came in here and started yelling. Like, jeez.
It's a tense situation, young lady. I
No,
can't
I
apologize
understand.
for him.
I know.
The reason
I
he
get that.
resents us isn't unreasonable, unfortunately.
Indeed, as awful as a choice it may be,
Mhm.
we did effectively take that choice away from them.
We couldn't have fucking known. He seems like a coward to me, just being honest.
People get scared.
Miss, we couldn't hurt them. Half a dozen of our men were incinerated before our eyes in an instant.
That's fair.
I won't begrudge him his anger. Mana, the blonde woman I spoke of, she's a friend of ours. She mentioned that she had a friend in this town. Do you know if she spent any time with any specific people here? Or were they mostly outside of the town?
No, most of her people stayed outside. A couple of them came in with her, but for the most part, they just came in to do business. They found out who made the clothing they needed, and they talked to Kimberly very briefly, I believe, just about the general happenings and what you can expect in the Winter Peaks. But beyond that, nothing else.
Alright.
I don't think that she stayed with anybody. We've never seen her before, at the very least.
No, I just, I was under the impression she'd left a message for us. I was hoping that I could find a common associate between the two of us.
I guess
Perhaps
that
I
would
was
be
mistaken.
the person that she would have done the most business with. I believe she stayed with was Igneal, but unfortunately he's missing.
Do you know where he stays?
Igneal?
Yes.
Oh, with his family. Sure. They're a bit up closer. They're on a home that's a bit near the end of town, heading up into the mountains. Moxie, Rodness, and Igneal all live there. It's a relatively, compared to, you're all city folks, so you probably are used to bigger buildings, but for here, it's one of the larger ones. They run a business out of it. You wouldn't miss it.
Yeah, and he stays with Moxie and Sarah. What was the other one?
Moxie and Rodness, but Igneal is currently gone.
I'll see if maybe they left something behind and check up on them. But first, I think we should check this in out.
I believe that would be the best place so that we don't obscure any prayer that may happen in the morning.
The inn you're looking for has a big sign on the front that says the Wakeful Woe. It's a good place.
Thank you very much for your cooperation, ma'am.
Indeed.
I didn't intend to hoist any of this onto you. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You'll find that's what we do.
We would have dealt with it either way.
Indeed. The woman and her group, did they ask about any particular landmarks within the skywall?
They didn't talk to me, I'm afraid. They
That'll be
talked to
something about
Kimberly.
that. Kimberly, and
They
maybe we
ca-
can help find the signal.
They came into town. I'd like to... first, I'm sorry if I've given the impression that I spoke to them directly. I'm just aware that they came here.
No,
Oh no, I'm sorry. That is my mistake.
We will ask Kimberly. Thank you very much.
She nods. There's a very solemn look on her face. Very downtrodden. She nods and takes the lantern. Seems like she's going to remove it from the altar. Then leaves it there, evidently choosing to leave the light source with you guys. Then she turns and she heads back to the singular room that is cut off from the main area. Softly closes the door.
Shall we head off toward the inn then?
I guess so.
It seems like
Sure.
a nice idea.
Yeah, I agree.
We don't know where the other beings are, so keep your wits about you, but we should, from what she said, be somewhat safe, at least from them. Maybe not from those who might be angry with us.
Indeed. Yeah, the townspeople, given what she said, they have no idea where this Vollard is staying, do they? Or at least not with any kind of specific detail?
Nope.
Didn't seem like it.
Okay. Forgive me if I am misinterpreting social cues, but given how angry Phlebas that Phlebas fellow seemed, if he knew where Vollard was staying, would it be inaccurate to say he might try and find him and cut a deal? He seemed quite concerned for the safety of himself and the town.
It's possible, but nothing we could do about him.
I believe that those hunters had gone off looking for them, so it didn't seem as if they knew entirely where they were at.
Yeah, and there's no reason to think that Phlebas would have any special knowledge that they did not.
I can't imagine Phlebas looked much like an adventurer, don't you, Master?
Yeah.
He was like, again, being a hunter, he looked, fit. He did look like he hastily had thrown on clothes and run out into the night when he heard there were people around. But relatively quick encounter. You definitely didn't see him at his best, so it's hard to gauge what his normal temperament would be. But he looked like someone who could survive in the wilderness, and if he's a hunter, he's probably a good tracker and whatnot. But you've also heard that he was one of the only, if not the only hunter who decided not to go looking for this this Vollard, so you can extrapolate from that what you wish.
I can't imagine even a trained hunter finding a fiend in the rain at night is not an easy task. Like anything in the rain at night.
Just a thought, but I agree. It doesn't seem likely to be a concern at the moment.
I don't trust that he wouldn't try to strike a deal. He seemed afraid enough.
Let's hope that he doesn't know where he is then.
Most people prefer the evil they know.
I think he went and got the cops, guys.
Yeah.
Probably.
Here come the Yugoloth
Guys,
cops.
scatter! It's the Popo!
Just a Lycoloth in like a fucking with a like British cop hat on and little cards coming at you. His body fully filling the car. Anyway.
Oh shit, you guys,
He
it's the
seemed like- he
police!
seemed like he was a Did he seem like he was a human, or did he seem like he was like
That was a
anything
human.
else?
Yeah,
Okay.
Phoebes
So
was
if he
that.
does betray us, then I can have Jigoku Saiga murder him. Okay,
Nice.
that's fine.
Hell yeah.
Cool. You'll have advantage
Yeah, I
on
knew
murder.
you'd get along with it.
Hell yeah.
Avenge me.
Yeah, you'll
gotta
have lots of
evade
trouble
hideous.
killing that commoner. You'll have
Yeah,
it'll
man.
be real easy.
Well, he's a hunter, you know.
No, you're right.
Careful,
He
he
might
might
have
have
8 hit
more.
points.
Wow.
Careful, he might have more than 3 hit points.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Logan.
Yeah.
Did you already do the level up stuff for Sunder?
I think I did. I'm pretty sure. Oh
You're
yes,
supposed to
sorry.
get feats and
He
stuff.
had a we never talked about that with all the hustle and bustle last week. We'll leave that off till next game.
Okay, cool.
Unless you have one in mind right now.
I didn't know if I was going to do the level up stuff for him or if you wanted to do it yourself.
I rolled his health, by the way. I rolled max.
Hell yeah.
But so he has
Nice.
68 health now.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh shit.
yeah, if you have a feat in mind, you can throw it by me. I will say that since it's his personal growth, I'll probably handle any final decisions for him myself.
Yeah.
But if you have anything you want to suggest, then throw it at me.
It's
Sure.
upsetting.
We'll do that after
obviously,
game, though.
how close he
Yeah.
is in health to me.
Damn.
At like half of the level.
Dude, he has more than me. Sure.
I've got one more than him.
Oh shit.
69.
You know, Sunder
Yes,
has
I-
done really well for health.
Yeah, he has.
He's gotten heckin' his rolls without his con mod have been 10, 6, 6, 6, 6, 10.
Oh.
So
Damn.
with his +4, anyhow.
But yeah, I guess we'll start maneuvering our carriage and horses and stuff over toward the end.
All right. You do so. By the time you get there, about an hour and a half total has passed since you first came into town. So it is about 8:30. It's getting darker. You do notice the rain is letting up a little bit, and as it gets colder, you do notice that it's turning into more of a wet snowfall.
Oh.
Yeah. As,
Blarg.
Agreed.
with Flux traveling with you, there is the occasional dinging of particularly hard drops of wet snow hitting him.
Oh.
Just very, very, very clear, just ding, 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 as he walks through it.
Fox. Shh.
I'm sorry. Shall I remove my skin, Master Lex?
No!
Damn.
No!
Flux, that's the sassiest you've ever been. Your fucking Izzy showing right now.
No, was that sass? That was an honest question. I'll make notes.
Oh, sure, I'll just activate my device that hacks into every camera in the city. Sorry if that sounded like sarcasm. I am in.
Yo, right? That's the one.
Yep, so you guys head towards the end. The building is pretty easy to tell that it is. You see a faint light on in the main reception area as you pass by and move through the town as well. Though there's not many houses, you see the occasional like candle and small light turn on in windows as you pass by, as people are silently watching. And almost every time, if you like regard and look over towards them, you'll see the light get quickly snuffed out. But you make your way to the inn. There's a place there where you can put the horses. There's a canopied stable that you can put them in. Though it is still pretty wet and uncomfortable for horses, they're probably not going to mind. Jerky's upset to once again be out in the dark. He will note as he goes, as you guys leave, he will be like sniffing the ground. For what it's worth. His scent is not totally obscured. If you had to track him, I suppose I could try.
The man from before?
He nods.
Oh.
Interesting.
No,
Perhaps
if
we
we
could-
wait for too long, then the rain and the snow may obscure it.
Should we head out and find him then?
I do believe some of us need to rest at least a little while before we head out again.
Yeah, you kind of look like shit. Sorry to say it, but
I
it's
feel
true.
like shit.
He might be.
Pardon my language.
You're learning.
I have a feeling that wasn't the last we would have heard of him. He might be coming back to us and speaking to us later. But thank you very much, Jerky. Let's get you out. Let's get you inside.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get you a nice whatever you want. Actually, I won't, because I don't have any money. They'll get you a nice whatever you want.
As you guys head to the inn, which you can see when you get there, the front area of the inn doubles as a tavern, which is relatively common in these parts, though whenever most of you see it, your minds reflexively go back to your last encounter in a small village in a tavern that was also an inn, and there's just a moment of just fear, like this dark feeling creeping up your spine, but
There's no big trees here. We're fine.
it's true.
This is fine.
There's just a lot of pine wood trees. There's going to be an evil undead pine wood as you move forward and you enter. A bell goes off that's attached to the door whenever you guys enter into it, and you just hear from the other room just like, give me a second, I'm coming! Oh. It's not like I was getting any sleep anyways. You.
Guys, we just keep making everybody in this town really mad.
Indeed, for inconveniencing so many people.
I feel
Both
bad.
of you, calm down. It's fine. He said he's not getting any sleep anyways.
Exactly.
Okay.
You hear a drawer opening, closing, another one opening, sliding closed. You hear a very faint just, just really keep a spare. And you just hear, ah! Oh, damn it!
Oh, you okay?
Do you require assistance?
No, I'm fine. It's dark. I'm
You're
good.
right. Daylight. I'm kidding.
You
Jesus.
see a candle coming out as a... You see a half-orc walk out with clothes relatively hastily thrown on. He has like a nightcap on his head. You see a pair of glasses kind of daintily sitting on the bridge of his otherwise very kind-looking face. As he walks out, he's a bit tall, even for by half-orc standards. He's standing at about 6'8" as he steps out and walks down the
I am
hallway.
Hurting my neck to look at this man.
My brain just went to, you're right, Vogan, hold this. Daylight.
Ah!
Jesus.
Like the last time.
Yeah.
He steps out and slowly walks down a hallway from the side of the tavern towards you guys, holding a candle. I can't say I was expecting to see anybody here, but it's very nice to welcome you to our town. And you be staying the night? My name is Kimberly Williams. It's very nice to welcome you to the Wakeful Woe.
If at all possible, we'd like to spend several.
I'm afraid we won't be open for business tomorrow night through the next week or so you'll have to find lodgings outside the town. We're gonna be doing some renovations here.
The way out of town has been cleared, Kimberly. If you wish to run, now probably wouldn't be the optimal time, but tomorrow morning.
You see,
We have been informed of the going-ons in town.
his lips part, and a lot like with Mana, there's a second of just saying nothing back to you.
I'm sure I have no idea what you mean.
Of course.
What did you clear?
The demons outside.
They didn't want us coming in.
Fiends.
Oh, now why'd you have to go and do that?
Because they attacked us.
Alright, keep your voice down.
She's a little
Wait.
defensive today. She just
It
got
was
yelled at.
I didn't mean...
It was a very like, eventful 6 seconds. It was. I'm sorry.
Avi will kind of retreat to the back of the group. Her wings are kind of like around her. She's like, I'm just not gonna.
Aviana.
Oh.
Sorry if I offended you.
I'm just gonna let our guild leader handle this.
Sure you had no idea what was going on, but right now people in the town are trying to get the last good night's sleep many of them will ever get, so I do kindly request that you keep your voice down.
Sure.
Yes, of course.
If you know what's vaguely happening, you should leave. You can
Well, we
stay
have
here
business
the
in the
night.
mountains, and this isn't something that's easy for any of us to overlook, so we're planning on doing something about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd hate to see a bunch of fine folks like yourself get yourselves killed.
We'll be fine.
I'll just take that you called me fine folk as a compliment, and we'll move on from there.
We don't, round these parts, we're not particularly, afraid of your sort, friend. I can help you if you, did you come to the city because you're looking to do, town, because you're looking to do business, or are you?
Passing through, we're trying to get set up to make an expedition into the Skywall itself.
Anyone who can give us some instruction on reaching the Northunderland Pass would be most appreciative. Are the Williams family still in operation?
That's me, I'm Kimberly Williams.
Oh, of course.
Yes,
We're actually following in the footsteps of some friends of ours. You probably met them a week or two back.
Oh, yes, you
A
must
week
be
and a
with
half
that, what was that fine lady's name? What did she go by? I believe she
Diane?
went... no, that wasn't it.
Oh, that.
She went by... Perhaps there was a Diane with them, but there was a group I didn't meet. There was a... Most of the talking was done by that lovely blonde woman. I believe she went by... Was Michael or Michelle or something to that effect? I don't
We're
know.
making up names now. Oh.
Your friend is
Guys,
making...
I just look back to Aviana.
Perhaps it might have been one of their other members that came in. They might have not have come in the town themselves.
But no, if my family's passed on information for an awful long time about the basic paths in through the Northunderland Pass and into the Winter Peaks. If you need help, I can give it to you. And I can give it to you in time that you guys could get right on out of here and not put yourselves in any undue danger.
Undue danger is kind of our deal.
It's true.
And with all due respect, we put you in danger first. We would like to do what we can to balance the scales.
But until then, we would love to have a place to sleep.
If you killed the demons that are out at the front of the town, although that technically makes things a bit more difficult for us, our place is open to you. No charge. What am I gonna do with money after tomorrow anyways?
Well, very much appreciated.
I'll help you as best I can, but I'll only help you in regards to things involving that there mountain. I'm not gonna help you get yourselves killed. If you want to do that, you can do it all on your own.
Oh, believe me, we'll do that well enough on our own.
Understood.
The group that passed through here, did they ask anything specific about their trip to the Skywall? Anything they seem to be looking for?
They did, in fact. So they asked for general information about passing through the Northunderland Pass and where it went. If there was any particular dangers to be looked out for. I had to dig up some of my family's older tomes in order to tell them. We've kept a journal of information. You see, us Williams... Come here, come sit down. Do any of you want anything to drink while we speak? We might as well get this out of the way now.
Would you allow me to make some tea for the group for us to warm up?
If you brought your own, we have some really basic herbs here, but we don't have a lot going on in that regard.
I usually carry my own, so if you have hot water, I can grab from you.
He regards the bar and the general stuff there, which would be effectively what you need. He's like, sure, go make yourself at home.
Sure.
I'll make us all some jasmine tea.
He takes his candle, walks over to one of the tables, one of the larger tables in the middle of the bar, and sets it down. There's a very hollow thud as he puts it down on the wooden table that gives the room a very empty, morose feeling. Just a boom that seems to echo more than you'd expect in the room. The snow outside as it gets colder, has continued to turn more into just flakes. So when you look outside now, you notice the sound of rain has ended. And now outside you just see very softly falling flakes of snow coming down. For a lot of you, this would have been, given where a lot of you live, this would have been one of the first times you'd have seen snow like this.
Is there snow in the strike lines?
There is basically no winter there, except for where the Crystal Queen is, because she's making it winter.
If I remember the original map correctly, I don't know. I think me and Kitty live near a mountain.
You guys would have seen snow.
Yeah, okay.
Those that are a bit farther down, you're effectively near a very temperate environment where, the Ionian capital, it sometimes snows, but not much. It's pretty warm all year round.
Yeah, High Wave is basically jungle, right?
High Wave is an island nation that is elevated up in the sky, and you probably would have seen... I think you would have probably... Yeah, yours is more of a tropical environment.
Hail.
Yeah. It's like yours is... where High Wave is kind of Vancouver-esque in that it was once a rainforest. It doesn't look like it now, because it's been taken over by this technologically advanced city. Where you come from specifically, I mean.
Yeah.
So there's occasionally snow, but it's super duper rare. This snow is soft and plentiful. This is thicker than most of what most of you would have seen before. More than it. That window snow.
No.
Moving on.
I probably haven't seen snow. Ever.
Yeah, probably not.
Aww. I played in the snow while Raleigh's dad fucked the Crystal Queen.
True.
Oh.
Dear God.
But yeah, your friends asked about the, like I said, about the Northunderland Pass heading into the Winter Peaks where they head. My family has kept a journal and taken information from all sorts of adventurers who have gone up there over the generations, and we've amassed it to try to pass on what's useful to people who... Pass it on to people who seek to go in. They asked mostly about if we had any information about the cauldron. I told them we'd heard about it, but we didn't know any more than most people, apart from that it allegedly moves around a whole bunch. Which is he puts his hand to his head and does the mind blown, that's a weird thing. We told them that the Winter Peaks head off towards the Perceptiatory, which is where most people want to go. They didn't seem to have any immediate interest in it.
And then they asked about the conditions and sort of creatures that they would fight out there, and we told them about the snow and about how they'd need warm clothing, and that some areas were alright, but if they were going to travel too high up, they would freeze to death if they weren't careful. And that regarding creatures, all sorts, but the main things to look out for is there's a bunch of giants that live out in there. Aberrations. That they should be wary of anything that seems too terribly tempting, because there's been known to be pockets of mischievous fey creatures that roam around there.
And anything in particular that would be of note on the way to the Persepiatory? Is that what you called?
Yes, well, you can get most of the way there by following the Winder Peaks, but, or Winder Peaks, rather. But the creatures that are there, it's dangerous. People have reported a lot of different things. Seems like one group of adventurers goes in and clears the place out, and it's like the place just... the next group's looking to move in. It's frequently the dead researchers who we believe once manned the place tend to come back and reconstruct themselves and guard it. We don't know why. There's a lot of skeletons and undead creatures that roam around in it. Also been said that there's aberrations from other planes that also tend to pop up within those halls. You should be prepared to deal with things that will assault your mind.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Give Quinn a pat on the back. You're fine, buddy.
I'm not sure if that Michelle woman ended up going up there and looking at the Astral Perceptiatory, but we did let him know where it was, and that it's a good vantage point to see the rest of the sky wall, and if they wanted to find anything, that they could do that from there.
I see. Did that seem to pique their interest?
They seemed more interested in just finding out everything that they could. They didn't... It almost seemed like they didn't exactly know what they were looking for. That or this... I mean, perhaps they just avoided telling us why they were going out there, but they just kept saying, we're on an expedition.
Well, if we see them, we'll be sure to give them any information we might find as well when we go there.
Sure. Before you leave, which again, do that in the morning. You might want to go talk to the Gensleys. They could... You'll have to help them out, because I believe they're out of supplies, but if you want to get clothing that'll survive up in the mountains, then they're the ones that will make it for you.
We had heard that some of the hunters were making their way away recently, and they're the ones who usually supply the materials, correct?
Those are the Gensleys, yes.
Do we know where exactly they might have disappeared to? What direction they might have gone?
I'm a bit vexed on exactly what you know. But are you asking if they told me? They went out searching for they went out into the reaches of the Northunderland Pass looking for one of the demons, not like the ones that you fought out front, but a fox-like one. They went out looking for them. Igneal Gensley, and several of the other hunters, and that was about last night. They haven't returned. I believe that their plan was to go and get the drop on them and demand that they tell their cohorts to stay away, or else there'd be a fight. We would have warned against it, but we don't... Frankly, we're all a bit scared to leave, because the fox made it very evident that if any of us ran, those who remained would pay for it, and that we would be found. Told us they live many more lifetimes than us, and they had an eternity to make good on the grudge that we would create. So, those of us who are here are resigned to drawing straws tomorrow night. I suppose half of us will go with them. You should really leave. You really should.
I'm sorry if this is a touchy thing to ask, and I'll bring over just all the tea. But Do you know exactly what they need everyone alive for?
No idea.
Do you think it might be part of some ritual to keep their gate open permanently or something of that sort? I'm not really well versed in magic, but...
I was there whenever the fox came through, and honestly it all seemed a bit impromptu. He looked a bit disappointed whenever he showed up, took stock of the area, seemed upset that I think that he'd appeared in such a backwater area, and then started counting us, what he could see, and hastily made his demands that half of us give ourselves up to him whenever the portal got fully opened.
Would that kind of like a human potentially sacrifice sound familiar, like line up with any kind of magic?
Roll me religion, Flux.
Could it be Arcana? Damn it.
It's religion.
Yeah, I was thinking it would have been Arcana, but there you go. Shit.
Well, it's not a magic thing. This is more of a fiend habit thing.
Gotcha. I'm a brain blast myself. Where's the brain blast?
Yeah. Flux. Actually, Jimmy Neutron.
Hell yeah.
There it is. Okay. Heckin'. There we go. Okay. Religion. Oh. Why did it do that? Did I misclick on something?
There it is.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, dear God.
Oh my fucking god.
So Flux knows everything ever.
I love our
Flux.
robot.
So through hints from the party, you've extrapolated that these creatures are Yugoloths, and the term Arcanoloth has been thrown around. So by this point, you can be certain that this is basically a unit of Yugoloths that are acting independently from Gehenna. Why they would make a portal to the material plane could be one of many reasons. They could be trying to invade. They could be trying to find resources. They could be just trying to spread chaos. They could be trying to open one to which they could then use to barter with any devils or demons that would like access to the material plane. But putting the reason why they would make a portal aside, you would know that Yugoloths are very businesslike in terms of how they deal with other demons. They often act as mercenaries, bodyguards, hired help. They have been known to fight on both sides of the war between the Hells and the Abyss, and there they have been known to try to make deals with other demons and other fiends. Your best guess, you got a 20, so I'm just gonna silver platter, here you go. Your best guess is that this is nothing so nefarious as a ritual or anything, as much as they are making the most of the situation. They probably just want slaves to barter with other fiends. Because mortal beings, both alive and their souls, basically function as currency within the Hells in particular.
Gotcha. Think about that for a moment. Perhaps this is not a sacrifice at all. Perhaps this is merely business. Actually, I think the most likely answer is that they want slaves. People they can barter with other demons for their souls.
Then we kill them. It's not a question anymore.
Agreed.
They
Seems like
they have incredible fire powers, I would like to warn you. Among others, but several of the people who we had dictated to be the town guard, they tried to attack him, you know. And they were immediately incinerated along with a section of the middle of town.
Right.
I have no doubt y'all are a bit stronger than we are, but I don't feel good asking you to do it.
I'll like look at him, put a hand on his shoulder with like all seriousness. I have a dead god inside me that lets me to oppose me. I think we will be all right.
Roll me persuasion.
Please, I need you to get the best you've ever rolled here. I know you just rolled a 20, but roll a 21.
I'm a fucking brain blast. I'm not good at precision.
Brain blast. Hell yeah.
Brain blast.
I mean, it's not 10. 60's pretty
okay.
good. It's not a fucking 32, but 60 is pretty good.
Half of a 32.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you, there, friend. That fills me with way more confidence than I think it had any right to.
Aw.
That
I'm
said,
so
I
glad
still
to hear
believe
that.
that you should, Our situation's not good. But I do believe that if we were to help people rise up and fight against them, there's a possibility that may anger them.
We're not asking anybody from this town to rise up against them.
But you
We'll
would be
do it
on our
ourselves.
side.
Hmm?
But you would be acting on our behalf, is my concern is that they'll see you as, even if we said we didn't want you, that you are rising up on our behalf, and if you do that, I'm worried they'll punish us for it.
I
Right.
was gonna say he's worried that there's gonna be consequences for them because of our actions.
At the same
Then
time,
I believe we merely need to make sure that there was no one left to exact vengeance.
they made it clear that
Sorry.
even
You
if
were
they
that
were
wouldn't
killed,
do
I'm not sure if you met her or if you've spoken to her, and maybe you should, but the cleric we have here in town, the cleric of Amir Mana, had told us when we considered rising up against them that slaying a fiend accomplished little. That if they held a grudge, they'd hold it forever. They would come back one day. That you'd have to kill them within their own plane of where they live in order to get rid of them, or scare them so thoroughly they'll never come back. And if you're not staying here with us, I'm not sure that we can scare them away.
We
What plane are
recently
they
dealt with an archfiend. I think we can handle this.
Yes, but that doesn't alleviate the concern.
It's true.
Yes.
It's also an interesting tactic for the fiends to take. They can threaten all they want that they'll form a grudge, but from the little I know of Yugoloths, they're not exactly the most vitriolic of the three main ones.
It's possible they could have been lying to us and just trying to intimidate us.
Keep you scared, keep you here.
I'll tell you, if that was their intention, it's worked.
It seems to have worked a charm. Don't think of it as us being righteous. This isn't us being good people. The fact is that from what we know, our associates who passed by here earlier bought the Gensleys out. If we don't have them, we don't have any supplies, and then we can't make our own expedition to the Skywall to follow them.
So they didn't leave any for you? Oh, that's awful inconsiderate of them.
They didn't know we were following them.
They
to
were
be
a few
honest.
days ahead, and we knew. At
Okay, I
least
think it's
their
about
big
time
ones.
you roll a deception check, Miriam. I think we're there.
They're just not ones. Okay, fine. We hate them.
All right, look, they gotta go.
You got us.
Blondie's got to pay. The payment is Blondie hands.
He's got to pay.
Oh jeez.
Okay, so they have to nat 1. Or they have to nat 20 to
I
match
was gonna-
this.
They have to what?
They
Kimberly's a god.
they have a +1 to their charisma. Yeah, they got a 9. So yeah, they like nod and follow along. They seem very tired. You see like large bags under their eyes. Whenever they said they weren't getting sleep earlier, you get the impression that they weren't complaining they were woken up. You get the impression talking to them
They
that
weren't going to sleep.
they have not been sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps we could retire to our rooms, talk amongst ourselves there on what we plan on doing, because I don't believe anything we can say to you will alleviate any sort of worry.
I'm gonna have to disagree, Quinn. I think we should rest quickly, and I think we should leave now.
Whoa.
Or tonight, in any case. I'm,
tonight,
at least
where?
myself, I'm nearly in peak condition, aside from the dry myself off of it with prestidigitation. If we start tracking them now, we have a chance of getting them by sunrise, but we have until tomorrow night to find and deal with this problem. If we don't get on it immediately, then it might end up being a confrontation with whatever else they bring through whatever gate they're trying to open in the town. If
It's
we can
true.
interrupt them beforehand, we can both find and protect these hunters, and we do need the Gensleys, since I think they're the biggest cloak makers in town.
They're
The faster
the,
we do this, the faster
I would
we
love
can
to
get
talk
in.
against you and say that I could get something that could help track them if I long rested, but you're the one that said it, and I will agree with everything you say.
Adventurers tend to be the source of a lot of income, so my family's passed down our knowledge because we appreciate the patronage of those who come through. And, yeah, the Gansleys have maintained a tradition of creating those clothes because, your kind tend to pay very well for them when they come through. So, yes, they're specialists, as you were. They know how to work these particular pelts much faster than anybody else would be able to. So, all I know about Igneel, if you intend to do this, which I do not believe you should, but I'm also not going to stop you. If you intend to do this, Igneel headed down the Northunderland Pass and didn't head in any particular direction, but he did say he believes that they are probably taking up residence in any of the many caves that exist along it. It's possible. There's a pretty constant sheet of snow there. If you manage to find their tracks, you probably will be able to find them there.
I suppose we should do that. Let's say take an hour, rest, get some of this tea in you, and especially you, Fenris, you do look like shit.
All right. If you intend to do this, it's not like I'm going to make use of him. He, stands and he heads over to a place behind the bar. You see he goes down behind the bar and you hear the sound of wood planks being pulled up, and he moves something out, and you hear the sound of vials being shifted, and he takes out just 3 red vials, and he puts them down on the table in front of you guys. These are for usually if adventurers come in asking for them, but they're very basic. They're good for the most basic of medical procedures, but here you go. These 3 healing potions might do you better than they would us.
Thank you very
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
If you feel bad about it, then I don't know. If you save us all, then you can pay me back. Everything here, no charge until we know that we're going to live to see a week from now.
Perfect.
I'll throw those in the party sheet.
That's a nice motivator. Whenever we save everyone, we can then pay you.
I know how
Make sure you keep
adventurers...
an accurate tab, because
I
we
know.
will definitely need to pay you back.
There, 3 potions of healing are in the party sheet.
Hell yeah.
I know how you adventurers tend to be. I'd have more of these for you, but I had a couple real nice ones that we had stayed for if anyone ever wanted to buy them, but you can grab them from your friends if you manage to catch up with them, because they took all our big boys.
Of course.
You wouldn't mind us keeping our carriage here while we went off into the.
If you think it's safe here, sure.
If we leave the horses here, Quintus, Winchester could get caught in the crossfire. I know how much you love that horse.
I understand, but I don't think we can take them into the mountains.
I don't think so either. I'm just making
Especially
sure.
the carriage itself.
Yeah.
I could potentially bring Winchester with me, but I don't know how Peanut and Mrs. Horse would be able to be up there.
Ultimately, if we're successful, then there won't be any issue here. There won't be a crossfire. And if we fail, then we're dead. So, I can't imagine it'll be a worry at that point. Unless we get lost. I guess we could get lost, and then we could come back and everyone will be gone or dead, and that'll be its own other thing. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
The Northunderland
I'm probably
Pass is
taking
relatively
Winchester.
straightforward. It's the Winder Peaks that you're going to have a bit more of a tumultuous thing. But yes, I'll let you know, your horses might have a bit of trouble if you try to take them up into the pass.
Yeah, I'll probably take Winchester with us tonight. I just wanted to make sure the carriage was fine.
Yeah, should be. You put it under the...
Man, I would... Hey, never mind.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
I want to be able to smite.
Aww.
You'll get there
And also
someday,
track
champ.
them down with, the spell that lets me track them down.
Tell you what, roll me a Constitution save.
Okay.
We'll see if this one rest is enough that your level kicks in.
Oh.
I'll say you're looking to get a 14 or higher.
I believe.
Let's heckin' go. Hiya. Is that good?
Die!
That's a
There
net.
are numbers
So Quintus,
in between.
so Quintus, I'll
Holy
go ahead and
shit.
say you have your spell slots. You can have you have detect good and evil and protection from good and evil prepared right now. Those are all you can prepare, given that your charisma is 1, a +1. So those are what you have. You have your 2 spell slots. You have. Do we have your smite programmed in? Yes, it's up there.
Perfect.
You're good. Okay,
Yes.
so you guys are gonna have your tea, probably eat a little bit of food, and take a short rest, and then prepare to head off in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask Kimberly, do you have a map I could look at by any chance? I have a pretty good sense of direction and memory for it, if you could give me a chance to look at it.
Sure. I'll let you know that maps of the Skywall have historically proven to be almost entirely worthless, but as far as the Northunderland Pass and the beginning of the Winter Peaks goes, sure. He actually goes over the wall and he takes the candle, and you couldn't with your Devil's Sight. It was just on the edge of your vision. He puts his candle up and lights a couple of torches that are sconces on the wall, kind of dramatically, faux dramatically lighting up this large framed map of the surrounding area. Not only of the beginning of the Northunderland Pass, but also of the entire mountain valley that Steppedunder is part of, most of which you guys passed through already. There's just this large sketchy map that he puts up. There, he steps back from it, puts his hands on his hips. There's a couple of locations on here where you there's cave systems that they might be in. I imagine Igneal probably went to at least one of them. Which one, I'd have no idea, though.
Are there any on the path that Igneal went traveled? Are there any, horrendously notorious places for winter activity or cold?
It gets kind of cold going up there, but unless you're spending multiple days or trying to find, or you're sleeping with a lack of shelter up there, then you should basically be pretty good. The thing I'd look out for, it's both a blessing and a curse, is this place is a breeding ground for winter wolves, and I know that may not seem like a lot to you, but they're not like wolves. They're big. They're bigger than most of you each.
Oh.
And they travel in... Vogan.
Yeah.
Roll me wisdom.
You got it.
Oh. You know about these wolves, boy?
You're like, yeah, winter wolves, whatever.
Right.
10? I literally only wanted a 10.
Perfect.
You guys have encountered a winter wolf before. Whenever you were in the Crystal Queen's castle, you encountered one that was a pet of hers and fought it. Winter wolves are as large as dire wolves. They are huge, ice-breathing monstrosities that they're only called wolves because of the resemblance. They're not even really related to wolves. They're dangerous boys.
Would I have seen them while frolicking outside the Crystal Queen's castle?
You were never... So, you were down in the tundras of Sermonway. You wouldn't have seen any there.
Okay.
They are more mountainous, and you were in, tundras and plains.
Okay, wanted to check.
Yeah.
I'll also be, on this rest, I'll be attuning to the Mace of Disruption instead of the Stone of Good Luck.
Okay, go ahead. You know how to do the switch over, so go ahead and do that.
I did that. I just wanted to make sure it was said.
Well, now we have bad luck. Way to fucking go, Cody.
I mean, if you want to fucking hold on to this stone and then attune to it, that's on you.
No!
You technically don't have time, because it would take the hour to switch out your attunement,
That's true.
and then at the end it would be there. So, we technically haste attunement. There's actually rules to attunement we don't follow regarding that it takes a certain amount of time to unattune and then to reattune to a thing, but who cares though? Really? Who cares about oh no, you need 2 hours? It's not fun. So
I just felt like, we're fighting some fiends, might want to have the mace that kills that.
Yep.
Good call. Yeah, no, good call.
Okay.
I want to try something, actually. I want to pull out a piece of paper, and I want to use magical tinkering to get, basically, I want to copy the map. Because one of the things you can do with it is you can make visual effect appear on an object, and this can be a picture.
All right, so my main concern there, and I'm with you on this, and I'll let you try it. My main concern there is the complexity of a map.
Yeah, it's a little vague on exactly how complex the picture could be.
I'd say, why don't you... We'll treat this as if you're doing calligraphy, effectively. I'll let you give it an attempt. Why don't you roll me a dexterity check?
I kind of
Gotcha.
super hope this is like baby's first stick drawing, and we're like, oh, it's great, Flux.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
put
put it
that
on
right
the
on my
bench.
armor.
That'll be great.
Well, this is also accounting for like the level of light in the room, and I know you can like have dark vision and whatnot, but dark vision also makes you see things in gray. So,
Gotcha. Just straight dex?
yes, dexterity check. Unless you have proficiency in calligraphy. Nah, I guess you wouldn't be using the. Yeah, straight dex. We'll go straight dex.
Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have proficiency in calligraphy tools.
Can't you just get proficiency in calligrapher's tools?
With a 14.
No, I can make the tools, and if I have proficiency, I automatically have expertise, but I don't just have all of the proficiencies.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Okay, so with the 14, it's a little bit less detailed, but you manage to snap effectively. You don't get the entire valley, but you do get the chunk of like the Northunderland Pass, the beginning of the Winder Peaks, and that general area in Steppedunder. You take like a snapshot of kind of what is relevant for getting most of the way to the astral perceptiatory.
Oh, that's great, Flux. We'll put it right on the front of Gwen's armor. It's really
That seems like an odd place for it. I believe it would get wet in the snow and rain.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's fun.
Excellent.
Using that, I can probably get a good sense of our surroundings. And if we need any food along the way, we can probably help handle that.
Excellent.
Finally using my background features.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Nice.
Make sure do everything we can do to not get lost.
Fenris has my background feature.
With that done, and you guys taking a brief rest in order to get ready for the journey ahead, we're gonna go ahead and let's take our break before you guys head out.
break you.
Oh shit.
Roll hit dice.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you can roll hit dice.
Okay.
Alrighty. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna refill my water.
Heck yeah.
Same. Yummy.
I will definitely be taking Winchester with me for this. Maybe the last time I see Winchester for quite a while.
Yeah, probably.
Unless I can get him little like winter hooves.
Remember that Song of Rest is coming as well, y'all. So if you're really close, if you're within 1 or 2, if you're within 6, I can do it. If you're within 3, I probably will do it.
Mm-hmm.
Math says I probably will do it.
I'm good. I'm at full health with both boys.
Target Lexi. Target myself. Everyone else is healthy. Lexi, even though you're muted, are you using hit dice? They ran away. They're peeing.
Yeah, she's peeing.
Are you pooping?
So I just learned a fun thing since we talked about breaking attunement. And this is actually fucking horrifying. So ending attunement, obviously, if you don't fulfill the requirements of an item anymore, like being a paladin or being a specific alignment or whatever have you, it breaks attunement, or if you're away from it for a certain distance for a certain amount of time, or if you die.
Yeah.
I'm back.
If you, Logan, you'll love this.
Okay.
So if you die, your attunement is broken.
Oh.
And even if you're revivified, you have to reattune.
Oh my god, that's so interesting.
I just noticed that because you brought up deattuning to items. I'm like, right, I know. Like, let me reread that bit, and I did. I'm like, that's horrifying. If you get revivified in the middle of a fight, technically, as far as the rules go, you can't use your magic items anymore.
Oh fuck!
Well, now that you've told me that, I'm gonna think about if I want to do that. We've always just done it as no, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary.
I'm
That's
so glad
really
you didn't do that to me when we're dealing with the Durgar.
Yeah, I'll
I haven't found like any specific ruling on if revivify like counts as you not being dead, but you are dead. So
yeah.
I'm
Although
pretty
we do tend
sure
to.
just rules is written.
Yeah, it makes sense. It totally makes sense. I'm thinking about it.
Also, Logan.
Yeah.
Can I get 5 more on my lay on hands?
Oh yeah. I mean, do you not know how to edit it?
I tried to like look around to see if I could do it myself. I just did not figure it out.
You go into preparation and you just change the 5 to a 10.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bow! Yeah, wow. I'm pretty sure I've never seen anybody ever do that
on
death.
that roll.
Yeah. And I'm gonna put some thought into it. I'll get back to you next time someone dies. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to run it that way.
Yeah, like part of me, I'm like, that seems to be such an actively I'm gonna do quotations in the air, forgotten part of, because I definitely don't believe. I think there's plenty of DMs who look at it, they're like,
that's no fun. That feels like a death spiral instigator
I think
rule.
Specifically for certain items, I can understand why that would be the case. Like if a villain kills you to take an item you're attuned to, but at that point they'll also be able to leave and just attune to it.
If somebody, well, there's also another thing people often ignore is like the 100-foot rule, because there's like some items, like thrown attunement items, that can just leave by 100 feet normally.
Okay,
it's like
you don't on their own.
You don't do it then, because it would make no sense, you know.
Although I think that one takes like 24 hours.
Oh, does it? If it's away from you for
one. Yeah, that's it's not just past the distance; it's past the distance for an extended time.
Also, at some point, Logan, I need to put blind fighting on me, but I think we can just kind of be fine with that for now, without throwing it in, because I think
you have blind sight 10 feet registered as part of your character.
Do I? Oh, okay, is it somewhere else? I'm just not seeing it. That's my bad.
On your main page under senses, blind sight 10 feet.
I see it now.
And the stuff that's listed on that line, it automatically occurs.
I didn't know if it needed like its own like fighting style blind fighting thing on there. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Izzy's headphones are too warm.
And that's why I also, if you look at your abilities tab, you'll notice it's also written there.
What? It is.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah, I already got it.
You are correct, my boy. I was just noticing the other thing, but it makes sense because protection needs other things. I'm a dumb.
Let's see here. Hey, Logan. My AC seems to be doing a weird thing where I think like the miscellaneous category jumps between 20 and 19, and I'm not sure what's causing it.
Miscellaneous category jumps between 20 and 19.
When you open up how the AC is calculated, the little green box.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps jumping between 20 and 19, and I'm not sure if one of my features is like
it says 2 to me.
Out or something. Yeah, it should be 3 though.
AC M&M from your repulsion shield, and what things are contributing to that?
Should be integrated protection from being a Warforged. It's just I always have a +1 for any armor I'm wearing. +1 for enhanced defense, and +1 for the repulsion shield.
Yeah, you don't have enhanced defense on. 1 sec.
Oh, is it not on the combat tracker?
Going into your inventory, enhanced defense.
Make sure I actually have it equipped. Pretty sure I do.
AC, M&M, boop, boop. You have... Yeah, so you're currently... Those are the 3 you have? Boom. There you go.
Beautiful. There we go. That fixed it.
Yeah, it just wasn't
Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going
As
on
with
with
all
that.
problems, turn it off and on.
Huzzah!
All right. Goodness gracious.
Goodness
Great flowers of fire.
Your head's on fire, Spence? I think he took his headphones off because they were too hot, and now he can't hear me asking him if his headphones are too hot.
What?
Were your headphones off just now because they're too hot?
Hayden and Brett were talking to me.
Ah, I see.
But no, they are very hot because they got like the fuzzy fucking cushioners on the headphones.
I got those too. My
they're
ears also
warm.
get super hot during games.
Mm-hmm.
And someday we'll get Cody here, and then we'll just create some massive, intricate, incredibly expensive setup where we're just in a room and we all still have like a laptop and we're doing this, but we won't have to have headphones. Woo.
Real cool.
But we can't do that until Cody comes here, so I guess he's just fucking holding us back for now.
Yeah, what a jerk.
Yeah,
How
fuck
could
that
you do
guy.
this to us?
What a jakurky this guy is.
I'm gonna also like deprecate him so that we can all still be united.
I still want to be part of the group, so fuck me. Throw me out! Throw me out! Aw. How's everybody at home doing? Y'all good? We're gonna jump back in a sec, but just what's up, chat?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm
That's
at
good.
home.
Aw, thanks, Feldrag.
What did Feldrag say?
Everything about Izzy is hot.
Oh, goodness.
Hey.
And we all have
I
infinite mic echo.
appreciate that.
You wouldn't have mic echo if everybody was in the same room on the same system.
Yeah, because all of the mics would be at the same time. And
It
be
would. They
fine.
would all be at a relatively low volume. Presumably, would all be shotgun mics, and because they're all
And
in
we
the
wouldn't be
exact
in
same
Discord.
system, there'd be no delay between them. So there would be no echo to speak of. The echo only occurs when you got two people being heard, with one of them on a slight delay, like over Discord, or if someone's got headphones off and or too loud or what have you. Like, how do you think Critical Role does it? They either got lapel mics going on, or my preferred setup for them, they got heckin' mics off screen up above them, pointing down at them.
I think that's their setup. At least that used to
They
be their
run,
setup.
yeah, they run lav mics now. I think that's like
Are
plug
they,
in under the
they
table.
doing lavs again?
I think so.
Ah, I hate lav mics.
Yeah, if only we didn't have that big dumb.
I hate lav mics because I hate this.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I've had to work with... The only time I've ever wanted lav mics was during a particular shoot I was doing where it was like a trailer for a film, and it was all in a car, and car audio is balls, and trying to get a boom in to like point at somebody in a car is fucking possible. So I was told that we'd be going to the shoot that somebody was bringing lav mics, and I was like, oh, thank God, that makes my job so easy. They can just have them on. And then they're like, we didn't bring him. And I was like, cool, I'll just stick the mic in the window, I guess. I don't know. I'll lay down in the back of the seat with the mic pointed up. Yeah.
Night Shadow, thank you for the 10 gift subs and the tier 3 sub.
Heck
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. Where does that put us? That puts us heckin' a ways toward the next goal. This is where they start getting like shorter. Like they're like 75 between each and then 50. Alright, my guys. Assuming everyone's gotten their drinks and stuff, y'all ready to jump back in?
Yeah.
See.
I'm gonna take a
Carrie's
big drink
still
of
on
water.
mute. I don't know if she's back. Carrie's still on mute. I don't know if she's back yet.
Gary, you here?
Carrie!
Carrie!
Are you using your hit dice, or am I the only person who's getting Song of Rested?
Oh, yo, what's up?
There we go.
Yes.
Are you using hit dice?
Alright, let's all jump back in.
Yes. Sorry, was getting what there.
We'll do that before I use Song of Rest.
That's pretty okay.
Yeah. Only need 5 back. You think I can get that from heckin' Song of Rest?
It's possible.
It's possible. Let's risk it.
Nope.
Damn it!
Wow.
Worked for me though. I only needed 1.
Brad, didn't you say you wanted to use hit dice?
They're maxed.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah,
then.
I looked at everybody, and the only people that still needed health were Lexi and I.
All right, it is about 10 p.m. The snow has become relatively pleasant. The ground is still somewhat of a slurry of snow and water and muck, but it's freezing over again, and a fine layer of snow is beginning to cover everything. It's relatively pleasant. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yay, Christmas! Boo, snow!
With Sunder and Jerky with you, and the horses stabled, so I'll remove them from the combat tracker.
Would we celebrate
maybe.
Christmas?
Christmas
they won't be
absolutely
attacked
wouldn't
by
exist.
I was thinking that.
On account of
I feel like,
Christianity
you know,
not existing.
I thought
Merry
that.
Harrowsmiths!
No,
Getting to
it's
look a lot like
Twin
the
Miss.
Twin Miss.
Thank you. Exactly.
We all have our own. We all have our own.
Crest.
We all have our own thing.
Let me tell you the tale of how Harros went around the world giving presents to children all in one night.
Oh my god.
I thought it would be to Kwanzaa.
You guys celebrate Haruka? Awful.
Shit, hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, so going in, you guys with Sunder and Jerky following with you guys. The horse is stabled. Though it is dark, you guys look out towards the mountains. The Northunderland Pass is relatively obvious. It's a cleared path that leads up into them. Are you guys doing anything before you set off, or are you just setting off into the mountains?
Goodbye, Kimberly. I did all I was gonna do.
Do we want to stop by Neil's place before we go? It's near the edge of town.
We might as well.
There's obviously no message. Honestly, okay, so just in case none of y'all know what I was fucking trying to do there, I wanted to see if there was any members of the family in town that they might have had as a contact.
Yeah.
I'm still unsure. I don't think it might have been him, because given that they're also the cloak makers, it seems like it's just a coincidence.
Maybe the family likes warm cloaks.
They are everywhere. We might as well look.
Alright, so you guys go there. You go approach the Northunderland Pass, and you find the larger than average for this little village house that you take to be it, but as it is currently 10 at night, there doesn't appear to be any lights or anything on inside, and the shop part of it is not open.
Ah.
Has there been anything
They don't
worth
turn on
waking up
lanterns
them
as we
for?
walk by like everybody else.
I'm sorry, could you say that again, Aaron?
Oh, I'm just thinking, is there anything worth waking them up for? Because even if they are, what does it matter? And there's not like we could really have any evidence that they have. The best we can get is information about Diane, which, again, if we're successful, we can get when we come back. I say we pass them out. We'll come back.
Yeah, let's just head out.
Alright. By what
right.
means are you looking to track down your quarry?
He mentioned that there might be like tracks and or something, right?
Yeah, if you get up into the snowy areas, yep.
Could we try and track them like that, unless somebody else has a different idea?
There's a bit of snow, so we might start losing those after a bit, so we can start with that before it gets too late. Once the light goes completely and the snow keeps going, we're going to lose the tracks for sure. At that point, we should start looking for proper like cliff faces and areas where caves can form, given that seems to be what we're probably going to find.
I think that's a good idea. I have a pretty... I think I have a good idea of what we're looking at, layout-wise.
Lord Jerky is going to, just of his own accord, he is going to roll survival to attempt to track them.
I was going to ask if I could join him in that.
Oh.
And as he has keen smell, and he could try to sniff them out, he will have advantage on it. And yes, you may, Avi. Could you please roll that? Could you please roll that, Aaron?
Yes. Survival for Jerky?
Survival for Jerky.
So
Or
Miss
per-
Kolesh don't know shit.
Yeah, wow. Heck.
Jerky, save me, please.
Lost
Oh.
all your
Sorry,
stats.
sorry. What? Okay, all right.
Should I keep an eye out for like footprints and stuff like that, and like just sort of follow along with it with the drift club?
Sure, you follow along with Drift Globe, creating a source of light for everybody. So you two, as you try to look through the area, you find that in the snow, finding tracks is relatively difficult. By the time he gets down to it and you guys get a little bit outside the village, Jerky just stops and is like, I believe I've lost their scent.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, I can't.
There's a
really
lot of
see shit.
unfamiliar smells around here, and if we were tracking that other man, I might be able to based on familiarity, but I have no idea what this needle smells like.
Can I try and roll my own survival?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I brain blast him?
This is an ongoing thing, so no.
15.
We just aren't
Wow.
not on game today.
Holy crap, guys!
Or not roll.
Yeah, I know.
I lost all my style
I'm gonna
points.
try to help. I'm not doing super good. I want to try to help because we're not doing good.
Okay.
I'll help too with my minus.
That's
one.
about right.
Oh my god!
I will not assist because Miriam has no way to measure how well we're tracking.
Yeah.
Fair.
So Bogan, we'll follow you, our fearless leader.
I guess. How did I do?
Well, it was a group check for the most part.
I
You
see.
do.
Man.
You guys begin to search. As you begin moving around and moving into the Northunderland Pass, you try to look for cliff areas that where there might be caves. You try to look for tracks, but you lose those relatively quickly. And in the mild snow that's going on, it becomes basically impossible to find it. You feel like the particular area, because there's a couple of cave systems, areas where there's caves that you could have checked. Searching one, you arrive there, you find there's no sign of there being anybody here. As you resolve that possibly you maybe should search the other one, I will say about 2 hours will have gone by. It is the dead of night as of this point. Because you're in the mountains, most of the starlight is also blocked out and there is a storm. So unfortunately, there is only the light that you bring with you where you're going. I'd like everybody in the group to please roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Roll with disadvantage because I'm assuming it's not something in the light.
Correct. Everybody that does not have dark vision, please roll it with disadvantage.
Shit.
Everyone should be blinded beyond that, right?
Yeah. These are close enough if you have dark vision, then.
Okay, no, I'll just roll it. Oh, because it'd be dim light still, so I'd still have disadvantage.
Shit.
Okay.
Take care of me, everyone.
Gotcha, boy.
I'm just gonna do something real quick. No.
Wait.
Wait for what are we waiting for?
Wait.
What are we? What?
Wait,
What?
wait for what?
Ah, I see.
There we go.
Excellent.
Wait, I thought we left Winchester in the town.
No, I'm taking Winchester with me.
Ah, I see.
Oh, I was
That's
also
maybe
under
the last time I have
I
Winchester.
was also under the impression that you were leaving Winchester.
Oh no, I mentioned it whenever we were sitting there. Listen, this might be the last time I'm with Winchester because we're going to be going into the Greater Mountains soon.
Ah. Alrighty. Alright. As you guys begin to move around, let's see. I need to make a group roll real quick. Yeah. Oh, good! Vogan!
Yo.
You're the only one that notices! Oh, no! Everybody else, you guys don't notice, but Vogan, as you guys are moving about and tracking, you guys take a rest as you realize that you're at a bit of a dead end, and you consider going for the other area. As you guys talk and consider your next move, Vogan, you start to hear this faint growling and shifting through the trees around you. And you turn, and I will note that everything I'm about to describe happens quick enough that you can't alert the others to it. You turn fast enough that you see very large bodies moving through the trees around you, stalking in and out of the darkness, as you see what look like the forms of at least 3 massive wolves moving in and out of the dark. I would like everybody, real quick, I'm going to define an area. I'm going to put you on the map. You can put yourself where you want on it. I have to throw Winchester back in the party because I misunderstood.
Buddy, I just wanted the carriage, not Winchester. Put away.
You guys may put yourself anywhere you wish. It'll light up in a sec. Anywhere you wish within that area.
I don't think Sunder should still be that big.
You don't know.
No.
You don't
If
know
anything,
that.
it should be bigger.
Sunder can be as big as he wants to be.
You know what? If you want to keep him that big, I won't stop you.
I'm going to turn off token locking. Oh, that's light. All right, bam. Token locking's off. Go ahead, put yourselves wherever you wish to there. And I will fix Sunder. All right, Sunder.
Oh yeah, can you make Winchester bigger too?
Give me a sec. Boop. Make Winchester bigger, make Sunder smaller. Why are people the size that they're supposed to be? Why can't everybody just be giant? I don't understand.
The cheeky D&D joke where centaurs are medium-sized, so centaurs should be able to ride on horses or...
Yeah, that shit.
What direction were we, like, headed? Because Vogan would probably just be at the
You are wandering around a mountain pass. There's, like, no specific direction that you're going. Like I said, this is like you guys stopping and planning where you're going next.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
There's enough ambient light. There's just enough from the stars and whatnot above you that you can just barely see. However, the bodies that are moving in and out of the areas around you, they are using the trees as cover as they move, making it hard to decipher exactly how many you're dealing with immediately. I'd like everybody to roll me initiative.
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Woo! Oh, no.
That makes sense.
Hey.
Pretty good.
Oh. Taking Fenris's was stuck like almost on a 19 for me for the longest time, and then it landed on a 6. It was very sad.
Forever low. My initiative will be forever low. Also, if you're getting a surprise from Logan.
Yeah.
If there's a surprise round about to take place, I'm using Time's Embrace to overcome this surprise.
Good. Then you and Vogan won't be surprised.
Sunder can't be surprised.
Then Sunder's also good.
Logan, my thing should probably be 17. I think it's keeping the luck stone thing on me for some reason.
Do you didn't unequip it.
Oh, I thought if I unattuned it, it would do it. My bad.
Boom. We'll move you down by 1. All right. In that case, Vogan, Sunder, and go ahead and use the feature. Yeah, Fenris. You guys all become aware of the creatures that are around you. You, Fenris, are surprised, but you get this brief flash of the future for just a second, and you see this series of wolves barreling in on you, attacking all of you and taking you down, and you become aware of what's about to happen. So, Sunder!
That's so Fenris.
Let's see, Sunder, which could you see from where you are? Ones that are near you that have begun running out. The ones that are evident to the party that you guys can see would be revealed at the following locations.
Gotcha.
Bam. There. any else that are there are currently obscured. All right, Sunder, you have the floor.
All right, Sunder can only see the Wolf 9 and Wolf 16 there. There's a lot of wolves around, apparently.
The numbers are randomly assigned.
I know. He's going to charge. Oh shit. Can you lock tokens?
Yes. Sorry. Oh,
You're good.
Gonna catch up with itself. Go ahead and fill out that bingo square.
Yeah.
Hooray!
And wait, locked.
Thank you. He'll wander on over here. He's gonna pull out his short sword because the Sword of Winter probably isn't gonna hurt it very much. And he's gonna do a stability stab.
Alrighty. Goes in to attack it.
Oh, he's targeting Flux for some reason. Hold on.
no!
Heck!
He would have dropped the first 8, so that would be a plus 12. Would a 15 have hit?
That's an 8 with a plus 7. A 15 would have hit. Go ahead.
All right, cool.
You rush up, you strike, he swings it at it, he carves down into it. Again, these wolves are huge. Each of them stands effectively like as large as Winchester. Whenever you hit it and dig into it, it takes the 8 damage, it doesn't seem to reduce it down, it lets out a howl, and you hear just barking beginning to resonate around you from the trees surrounding you on all sides.
Bark, 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 bark.
Is that Sunder? Alright, second attack, let's go! Wow. That hits!
Cool. Stab.
Another 8 damage.
Nice. All right. That is gonna be Sunder.
I'm so sorry for this fight. The amount of wolves was random. I'm so sorry.
Oh no!
Real quick, real fast.
I'm trying to think the number assignments weren't actually random, and he rolled 16 fucking wolves.
You son of a bitch!
I need to find. I need to
Yeah,
find. I'm just gotta find the skip hidden thing. I need to turn that off. Verbose combat. Show turn order. Skip hidden actor off. Bam. All right. One of them comes rushing in from behind the trees that are down on the southern side of the map. Hearing that the others have begun attacking, it rushes towards the group. And you guys hear rustling, pretty much coming from every direction at once, all at the same time. But this is the first one that makes it in. As it does, it gets to the center, and it is going to... we'll determine how close it's going to get based on... It's going to get up to there.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no!
It's going to angle the cone like so. It originates from it, but it can originate from anywhere on it. So it's going to do that. Jerky, Flux, and Lexi.
Uh-oh.
Rushes up to you guys. As it does, like a Garurumon, it lets out a blast of ice from its maw that just covers all of you. You guys are gonna...
This can't hurt me. He's my boy.
You all succeed.
Yay!
All right. As it does, you guys are all gonna take half of 20 damage. Flux, is
I'm
it when
assuming I couldn't have uncanny
Flux
dodged this
is your cloak is when you're
area
hit,
one?
not when you take damage, right?
It's anytime I take damage.
Okay, then you're
It's
it just yeah. Lexi, you have evasion. You took nothing.
Hooray!
So
You're
yeah.
right. Garurumon couldn't hurt you.
Damn right,
You
bitch.
jump out of the way as you hear it, Lexi, tumbling through the snow as this blast of ice strikes you. Winchester and Quintus, it's your turn.
We're surprised.
You are surprised. That is correct. Jerky is surprised. Miriam is surprised. Yeah, I hope you guys are ready for a solid turn of a lot of this ice breath.
Oh, God.
Fuck!
There's another one.
For
no.
recharge ability,
What a
'cause then
boy.
they can do it every turn.
Oh!
Do you take constructive criticism?
Who,
I'll fight
me?
you.
God, these things want to get Flux. Jesus.
Get away out of there. Going to rush over to
my
there
God.
and effectively catch
Oh,
the same group
no.
again.
Oh, no! That's even worse!
That's even worse.
That's
Rushes
even
up.
worse.
Another blast of cold erupts on the three of you. I think it should have targeted all three. Oh, this time Flux and Jerky fail. Lexi, you are going to once again take nothing from this. As you dodge out of the way of the first one, you look up, you see another one rushing out from the trees and blast another one as you duck again to the side. Just
Lexi just backflipping all over the fucking place. Jesus.
Only 14 damage. Flux and Jerky take 14 each from that one.
Oh.
Oh, indeed. This is gonna be mean.
This is bad, y'all.
I'm worried about the party. I'm gonna be honest with you, but you know what? The monsters do what they do. Avi, you are surprised. Vogan.
I think it's time to beat up some wolves. It's time to attack them relentlessly.
Mm-hmm.
Time to spread out so we don't get fucking coned to death.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta move, y'all.
I'm gonna pull out my... I'm gonna use the hammer. I'm gonna beat up... I'm gonna beat up some boys.
Oh, barking in the background. Here we go.
There they are. There's the vicious call of the wolves.
Yeah.
Aww.
How much would you... Oh, I would just destroy you, Carrie, if I described one of them being a baby winter wolf coming out.
No!
Yeah. That'd be a bad time for Carrie.
So, Vogan, I meant to talk to you about this. Because we talked about the fact that unless you're holding the hammer, you don't have the strength bonus.
Yeah.
For when you're not wielding it, I put a thing at the bottom of your inventory that says Hammer of Thunderbolts equipped for strength. When you're using a different weapon, just unequip that.
Gotcha.
That's
I'm using the maul right now, though.
Yeah, so you're using the... Yeah. Just making sure that you know that when you're not using it to take that off.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna fucking smack a wolf.
Go for it. That's a hit. 26 absolutely hits.
Cool. Bonk.
Yeah, bonk.
You deal 14 damage to it as you rush up and you strike it with the Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Second attack.
I'm back after quietening down dogs.
And that's a crit!
Oh!
Yeah!
Well, I don't gain any focus points back. That's sad. I will, however, put a scorpion mark into this. Just in case.
Just in case. You strike, dealing 36 damage to it as you hit
not
it.
Dead?
It's not dead.
What the fuck?
Oh, no. Yeah, we're screwed, y'all. That's it.
Uh-oh.
Have fun.
Straight up bone, y'all.
I was hoping to kill it before it got a turn. Huh.
I was hoping it would be dead.
Man, I was
You
really
know,
hoping
dead.
for it to
Moms, wolves.
die. Okay, give me a sec. I'm thinking.
You just like hit it like on the side of the skull. You hear a crack, like ha ha, and then it just slowly turns towards you, like ha ha. Oh.
Dragon Surge.
Are you using the right? Are you using the thrown one or the not thrown one?
There's only one option.
Is it set to throw?
No.
That's weird.
Very. Hold on. I fixed it.
Okay. Weird.
Very.
That hits!
Bonk.
You know how you fixed that just now?
Yeah.
Turned it on and off.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
And you do 13 damage.
Pitiful. That was pitiful. Alright, second attack. You've got to be kidding me. Why does it keep marking it as fucking...
Weird.
Yeah.
Here, why don't we
Maybe
just...
it's because I'm holding the alt button. Hold on.
Maybe it's because you're...
now the...
Because you're what?
Maybe because I was holding the alt button, like my push to talk button.
Maybe. Do it again.
Possibly.
There we go.
That's very fucking good.
That marked it as used. One sec. I'm gonna
Yeah, what the fuck?
make fun of it. Yeah, weird. Okay, so it's weird that it's not just creating a second entry. Here. I'm just gonna give you 20 ammo.
Okay, cool.
Because we know
got
if one is
hammers of
if one is used, we know it's used. So every time that hits that, just sweep them away.
Sounds good.
You hit though. You strike. You deal 12 damage.
Jesus Christ! Why?
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Dead, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Well, that's we're dead.
The villagers hunt these things?
Oh my god. Dude, we walked in here talking big shit
Yeah,
and dealing
right?
with their fucking problems. They're way tougher than us. Jesus Christ.
They need to save us.
You find the villagers. It's a pack of fucking, like, the creature's Olympians, just 20-foot tall, statue-ass, just being like, yes, we're the hunters of Steppedunder.
Why did you have any problems dealing with the Yugoloths?
These are way tougher.
I mean,
They're like, no, you must understand. We wouldn't have
they
any problem.
hunt
That's why
them.
we're
You're
looking for
fighting them. They trap and starve and ambush them. You guys are getting attacked. All right. Is that you, Vogan?
That's me.
Winterwolf 16!
Oh, I want to. Could I have used a bit more of my movement before?
Sure. Where to?
I wanted to get like right. Or whoops.
What? Getting up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, not in cone range.
Another one of them rushes up from behind you, and they are just gonna go for a bite attack on you.
That makes sense.
They go for an attack. We're gonna get rid of that pointer because it's in their way. They rush up to you, go for an attack. They're gonna have advantage because pack tactics.
Oh, of course they have pack tactics.
Oh,
Because they needed more.
They're wolves, dude. You can't be fucking surprised.
No, just because they needed more.
Yeah.
So they have three
You can't be
things.
surprised. They surprised most of us.
And oh my lord, it deals 14 damage. It did real good damage against you. It rushes up, bites into you. As it does, you're gonna have to make a strength save, which...
Okay.
I mean,
I'm not proficient, so
you still
Okay.
have 7.
still succeed.
It tries to push you to the ground, but you wrestle away from it. You resist it. Ugh. Winterwolf 19. Winterwolf 19 is going to... It's gonna get to here. That's what it's gonna do. It will leave
leave
your
my
attack
range?
range. Yep.
Yeah. I will smack it.
Because it's...
Maybe this will kill it.
I fucking hope. Ugh.
You guys are a very strong party, so I have no mercy for you. It takes 15 damage.
Why do I keep rolling ones on damage die? Oh.
Strike it as it flees. It gets over to there. It is going to use a cone that is going to go like so. Because it's catching Winchester, we always treat Quintus as being in all of Winchester's spaces, so it's going to hit all 4 of you.
Okay.
Oh.
It is going to cold breath you guys. Here comes a DC 12 dexterity save. Hop!
Well.
Merriam and Winchester succeed. Quintus and Sunder fail.
Wait, I failed?
Yeah.
A deck save.
Oh, that was genuine. Have some damage.
No, it wasn't genuine.
20 damage, so 10 to Winchester and Merriam, 20 to Sunder and to Quintus. You guys thought you'd fight Yugoloths? Ha! Endgame was these wolves, clearly!
Apparently.
It was all a trick to lure you into my wolf trap. There was never a Yugoloth. Those don't even exist.
Those don't even exist.
Listen to that word, Yugoloth. That sounds fake. Those
Those were just wolves in weird costumes that we fought at the gate.
Lexi, you are surprised.
Fuck.
Shit.
This winter wolf boy is going to rush out.
Fuck! Ruins my plan!
It's going to rush
Hate
to
you.
here.
Plans are never meant to be actually fulfilled.
Yep, every time I'm like, I got a good plan. It's fucked up.
Why am I in all of them?
Because fuck you, Flux.
Apparently.
That's true. I've committed many. No!
Oh my god, you both got him once!
Oh no!
Alright, here's some cold damage. Jerky is now down. Jerky is a tigersicle. As a wave of cold sweeps over both of you from all sides, these wolves. This is an
Man, that armor didn't even help Jerky.
Not against saves. And Flux, you've been taking your share of cold. Flux, you are surprised.
Yeah. Everything about this has been surprising.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. And then as soon as the game catches up with itself. Alright.
This is sad.
Yeah, I can't believe this is how we're gonna die, fam.
Alright, this is gonna be our first TPK.
Yeah, man.
It's finally gonna happen.
You guys, we
Hope
can
y'all
do
are excited
this.
for
I
fate
believe
next
in
week.
us.
Wolf is going to rush out. Given where it is, you know what? It's actually gonna.
Oh man!
It is going to. It has enough movement to. It is going to rush around, and get down to here. Avi, you have taken a turn, so you have your reaction.
Where's the boy that ran
Yeah, he
out?
doesn't. No boy ran
I
up.
can't see him, so I'm like, where boy?
Oh, you guys, it didn't reveal himself for you? Sorry.
No.
He's there.
There's a boy.
Oh, there he is.
Hi, boy.
Are there any other boys that are not revealed?
boy.
They're all there, right? Yeah.
Hello, boy.
Alright,
I
I'll-
don't know if we could tell you.
There's
I'll be honest to you. I'll be honest with you. That is all of them. That's all the wolves.
Oh, thanks,
Oh, is
bitch.
that
Thanks for
all?
letting me know.
It's only 6 wolves, guys.
Oh my god.
Avi, but it did run down from there and around into that position. So, and it emerged from that pine tree, just rushing out, cracking through it as it bursts out. If you have Sentinel,
I do have Sentinel.
does that doesn't do anything when they enter?
No.
Though,
Wait,
does
no,
it?
it's only
Sorry,
if
I'm
you,
thinking of. I was thinking of
thinking of
Arden. That's
Polar
Polar
Master.
Master.
Polar
Yeah,
Master.
sorry. So it does
That would be
nothing.
Great.
Avi,
Cool.
Fenris, you two are about to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
One of my times embraces to have advantage on the dex save.
Okay, go ahead and hit advantage. Tell me once you have.
Does that use a reaction?
Alright. Yeah, I don't think I can do it actually.
I don't. Does your other ability, does it take a reaction? I was pretty sure the not surprised one just. Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm saying I think you have your reaction. I think the ability that makes you not surprised, I don't think it takes your reaction, and you aren't surprised.
Because you don't have
No,
a
it's
reaction when you're surprised.
Yeah.
So they couldn't have taken it because
Yeah,
she can do
you're
it.
not. So you have your reaction. You can use it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
A little bit of DS.
Give yourself a
And
fanny.
do a little bit of that.
Just a little bit. What?
Oh my god!
What was that slew of 20s?
We need to sit together
You got
always.
Avi got a 20, and Fenris got 2 20s.
We're amazing.
We can't.
Fenris, you take 5 damage, halved and then reduced down by your armor, and Avi, you take none.
Yeah, man!
Fenris, it's your
Hell
turn.
yeah.
You two have to
Holy
teach
crap.
the next party that you guys are a part of when we all die.
Yeah.
You guys-
Right, right? Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Okay.
Alright.
Because he has
Alright.
beautiful nails. That's what this is about.
It's true.
Oh, it's true.
We're quite beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you certainly are.
Bitch, I said we.
I'll kill you. Anyway,
Take your turn!
Take your turn.
okay, so I'm gonna
You
slow.
gotta hold on.
Oh,
I'll
God.
hold it, you talk. I got
Okay.
you.
I'm gonna cast slow on wolves 21 and 15. Like
You can get more than that.
oh, what's the most advantageous way for me
It's
to?
a 20-foot square, right? What is
40
it?
foot.
40
40.
foot.
Oh damn!
That's the area I can cover.
Cast it on.
Almost all of them. Shit.
Except that one on
Not
Vogan.
all of them, pretty much.
Yep. Oh, Vogan's got that boy.
I'ma do that. That sounds advantageous. Yes, I cast slow on all of the boys.
All right, target all of them and then cast it.
Slow is one of my favorite spells ever.
I love slow.
True,
Oh my God.
Spencer, you're my inspiration for casting this.
Damn
No.
right.
All right.
All right.
Being amazing.
Oh, bah.
All right.
You got me.
2 fail.
All right. That's better than none.
It's true.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to shove a healing potion down the cat's throat.
All right.
Action.
You'll-
Oh,
you'll
it's
have
an
to-
action?
yeah, it's an action to use it on someone else.
That's okay. Never mind. But,
You have healing word?
oh, I damn well might. Yes, I do.
Oh.
I'm gonna call out to the cat. Get up! And cast that first level healing word.
Poor Jerky.
Poor jerk.
Yeah.
You didn't want any of this.
I just realized I don't think you guys can see the snow layer, can you?
There we go. Alright. I've done what I can. That's my turn.
Get it, girl.
Yeah.
There it is.
Very good turn, yeah.
Oh, pretty.
Alrighty. You. All right. That's turn order. Back to the top we go. Sunder.
All right, Sunder, get him.
Is he gonna get him? There he goes.
That's a 20.
Yeah, he's gonna get him.
Oh, yeah, you're getting him.
That'll do.
Yeah, he does 11 damage to it. Cuts into it.
Oh my god.
Just hear him.
That's like the 4th 20 in a fucking row, though, y'all. Like, that's wild.
There you go.
And 1 dice.
Hey! We're the best around.
At least we can say we killed one of them before we died.
It's true. We took one of them with us.
Hold on, I'm gonna read a thing real quick.
Mhm. It
Okay,
was
hold
the
on.
worst of times. It was the best of times.
It was the best of worst of best.
The times were the worst, but then at times also pretty okay.
Okay, he gets here,
I liked them.
and then he's gonna bonus action dash at this guy here.
He's gonna get back, get into a running pose, and
Yeah.
dash forward.
And he's gonna use his dash and deal thing to try and get it.
Now you're thinking like a wolf. Get him.
Yeah, I think
Thunder,
it has to
tell them
be
to
an
stop
unarmed
hurting us.
strike.
Yeah.
I believe. I'm gonna read that again. Yeah, unarmed strike. So he's gonna fucking claw him.
That's a. It didn't target him, but it does
Oh,
hit.
sorry. All right, fucking get clawed,
He takes
then-
3 damage.
and then he gets knocked prone.
Oh!
Yay!
Got him. That's gonna be his turn.
All right. Quinn, you're on deck. However, Winterwolf 6 is going to go. And Winterwolf 6 is going to... for the purposes of spaces, you are effectively too far away from Avi. So my boy's going to go... And... Going to leave some ranges here.
Die.
Thank you, guys.
Alright, so who's going at... Is, Jerky can technically opportunity attack if he wants to.
He would.
Alright.
I would give him a stab.
Alright. The two of you go ahead. And Avi, it's not going to leave your range, because it's technically A, not in your range, and B, it's going to move through the other wolf's space. Those both hit. Roll damage.
Get 'em.
Good job,
Wow,
Jerky.
what a hit.
Way to go, Jerky.
I would
Alright.
also like to. I would also like to put the flamies on him.
Ring of Ash and Scarring, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm trying to find out which one of my things it's. There it is. No, that was no. That's actually not it. There we go. Wabam.
It's going to get around to here. Based on how we're sharing spaces here, since Avi's on a slightly illegal one, it's gonna... Actually, no, it's gonna go up to there. Fenris, it's after you.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
That one... This winter wolf... that's one of the slowed boys, actually. So you're... Would you have been able to do that? One? You can't!
Ha ha! Yeah!
Nerd.
Oh,
Ha ha! The Bensley curse.
In that case, it'll move half its movement speed. It'll have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll get to here. It'll back up from everybody. Winchester and Quintus!
Good.
It
Now
failed.
I
It
will
remains
fill that
slowed.
spot.
You.
Oh, I need to go back one. Okay. Perfect. Da-da-da-da. And I will start doing the whacking on boy.
Go for it.
Give him the good whack.
I do the good whack. Trying to make sure that I'm on the right person. I am. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Let's go for several whacks. Bonus action, I will call out Jigoku Saiga. Turn my damage into fire damage.
Did I give you a secondary thing? I'm pretty sure I gave you a secondary thing on your sheet.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Just real quick, I'm just going to mark that as fire.
I did that just so I could Ring of Ash and Scarring potentially this boy because he missed the damage of it. So now I can trigger it with Jigoku Saiga. Hiya. Well, you see.
That's a hit.
Yay!
These wolves, guys. They don't have high AC. Only recovered in armor.
Hiya.
Well, you strike it. You deal 13 damage to it. Why'd you say whoa?
Everything shifted around for me because I think you moved me.
Yeah, I did.
Should I do the Ring of Ash and Scarring damage?
Yeah, go ahead and roll that against it. As you strike it, the previous wound ignites. It takes an additional 4 damage.
Noise.
Now, let me read the ring really quick as well. Oh, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna mark him.
1 sec.
Because I think I can do that.
You like mark him with like a marker. Like Quinn pulls out like a marker and just like a little mark on him.
Draws a little kitty face on him.
Heck yeah.
Adorable.
You're adorable.
No, you got him.
Because it only says that I can't mark them if they're already marked. But if I trigger the mark, then I can still mark, I believe.
I'm going to say no for the purposes of the fact that you are igniting the ash as you hit.
Okay, but if I hit them again,
when
I
you
can mark.
hit them, they are marked, and then it explodes.
But I can mark them again after this. After
If you
that.
hit them again after that, yes.
Okay, good. All right, I'm good with that. Let's go with another Hiya.
Alrighty. That's a hit.
Shit.
Yeah.
You strike, you swing, you deal another 15 damage to it. And then roll the scar, and then you scar them.
I mark him, then I have to, yeah.
Is that you?
Second wind, or not second wind, frickin', the other thing that I have that's not actually showing for some reason.
Action surging?
Yeah, for some reason my action surge. There we go. I got it now. I figured it. I found him. There he is. Wah. Hiya.
You strike. As you cut in, you deal another. That misses.
And hiya.
That hits. 25 hits. You strike, you deal another 13 damage to it, which would ignite the fire, so go ahead and...
Hiya.
Oh! That's 6 more damage!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Get 'em.
Lag
All right.
out.
So there's just freaking fire going everywhere over here.
Yep, you slash every time you do a second slash and you hit it. There's another blast of flame as the ashen scarred ring that hits it causes it to ignite. Is that you?
Oh, the synergy is so good.
Assuming that's you.
Mhm.
Miriam and Jerky.
Shit, Lord Jerky's up. Fucking, you better goddamn run.
Oh, damn.
You're in trouble.
3.
Jerky go there.
Jerky go rar.
Jerky
Let's go.
Jerky become T-Rex.
Can Jerky become T-Rex? Jerky level
Oh,
is
right, 'cause it
5.
affects
It's
him.
his CR that matters.
Right.
Jerky
What
can
can we
become
make
anything
him?
CR 5 or lower.
Turn him into an ape.
Apes are here.
Ah, dang it.
You're looking for beasts that are CR 5, right?
Hmm.
Jerky.
Turn him into another cat.
Jerky become
Another
giant
big-
crocodile.
Jerky become giant crocodile.
I will.
Yay!
Snap, snap!
Snap, snap, snap.
1 second while I get that to put on your thing. I'm gonna make it. Oh, as soon as the game catches up with itself. Come on, game. Save. There you go. No. There you go. Preemptive. There you go. Make a copy of giant crocodile. We're gonna program giant crocodile into your thing. Croc. Do I not have a? Oh, I'm on. That's why. Croc. There you are. Crocodilo.
Nice.
And then this one will have average hit points because that's what we're doing for the polymorphs. Miriam, I need to open up your sheet. Go to the actions tab. Giant crocodile. All right. Are you transforming him?
Yes.
Hooray!
Jerky become giant crocodile!
Do it.
Do it!
Ah!
Look at the fucking photorealistic ass crocodile.
Jerky!
Wait, just imagine a crocodile with like tiger stripes.
Hell yeah.
It's a jerkadile.
Mm-hmm.
Imagining like this animated, like Vestige is like an animated series, and this happens, he just turns into like a fucking live action
It's
crocodile.
like the toast in
Hell
TMNT.
yeah.
Yes.
All right. What would you like the giant crocodile to do?
It's my action to turn him into one, so I can't order him to do anything.
Alrighty. So that's him then.
He's just stuck that way for now. Yep, that's
He
it.
just is crocodile.
Alright. Winterwolf is going to go. Winterwolf, what is your wisdom?
Is he slowed?
That particular one, he is not.
That one, no, he is not.
Nice.
He is going to squeeze.
Ah!
Can he do?
Fucking god.
There is an open space between them. Any space is a 5-foot space. He can squeeze between there.
Alright.
It just takes double movement, and then he's going to get up to there.
I don't like this. I don't like anything about this.
It is going to go up. It is going to rush between all of you and come in and attack Flux from the other side, using his buddy as a distraction. That should have had advantage. So I'm
No, because my cloak came
Your
back.
cloak's back on, that's why.
Hooray!
It misses.
Oh, thank God.
Technically a giant croc, but he went before Avi.
Woo! Okay.
Aha! You're all in range. I'm gonna target all 4 of these boys, and we're gonna steal wind strikes them boys.
Alrighty.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm gonna put a favor into this.
Mm-hmm.
Go call.
Is it you roll an attack roll against each one? One sec. Don't roll yet.
I know I wasn't gonna roll yet. I was just waiting for the game. Come here.
Scroll down.
Making melee against each target. Yeah.
So we're gonna take that favor off of you.
Okay.
I'd like you to pick one right now that you'd like the favor to go against.
Let's say, number 6.
Number 6.
Okay, so then roll your attack now, and then we'll roll 1d4 after and add it. Go ahead.
Okay. Come on, baby girl.
Oh, one was a crit!
One was
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
My God.
okay, so,
So many puns
the
for
one,
you.
so number 6. Roll 1d4, just to see if it turns the tide on that. It does, that makes it hit. So what we're gonna do,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go initiate, I'm gonna de-target, all of them except for, 19.
Okay.
Boop, boop. I'd like you to hit the critical button, and then roll the damage.
Okay.
It takes 92
Oh my
damage.
God.
And it's not dead.
And because that maxes out on all of them, we're going to treat the other 3 as a separate damage roll.
Okay.
Jesus.
92.
Now roll the damage again.
Okay.
Oh, you still a crit. You still a crit press.
Oh shoot. Oh, that's my bad. You want me to?
You one sec.
I am pressed.
I'm gonna undo that.
Die.
As soon as the game catches up with itself, I'm going to undo that.
Sorry, I thought I'd unclicked it. That's my bad.
You were
Oh, for some reason, I thought I
mean,
saw
that's
a wolf
accurate.
explode in front of me.
120. Which one? That was 15, 21, and 6. 6 was already hurt. So he should get back. He went over his hit points by 39, which means he should get back 51. That was number 6. 51. Okay. Go ahead and make sure crit isn't pressed, and roll.
Okay. Yeah. I made sure it was unclicked. It's not clicked. I'm looking at it. It's not clicked. I swear.
Okay, so we're gonna do this way. Untarget,
Swears.
untarget, untarget. Could you just go ahead and roll the damage without it, like, targeting anything? Just roll it.
Uh-huh.
I bet what happened there is that one of them was probably still marked as unconscious, so it automatically thought it would be a critical. I bet that's what that was. Now, we had determined you would be at 51, and then where's the other one? I have to give it back its health again. How you doing?
Sorry.
That's okay. And then I'll just drag this onto them individually. So what is that? 15, 21, and 6. 6. 15. 21. I'm gonna check. Number 6. My boy number 6? Are you still marked unconscious? No. Weird. Don't know why it was auto-critting. Critical, improved critical, critical maxed. Yeah, don't know why I was doing that. Curious. But in any case, alright, obviously you do that. Where do you want to end up?
I would like to end up over here.
Alright, so in a flurry, you hear the hum of Vox Victoria as one of the musical strings goes along the harp. As you do, Avi disappears, and there's just streaks along the snow as they are, as parts of the snow are interrupted, as after images of Avi appears, striking them, and as the snow subsides, several of the wolves are cut and are heavily injured, number 6 in particular, and Avi ends up there near number 15.
Okay, and then I have more things to do.
And then you hit one. You hit one for like 90. That was 21, right? No, the one that you hit for like 90 was.
That was 19, I think.
That was 19, I believe.
19. Just gonna make sure you're at the right health, 19. Okay, I put him down, so if you hit him for 90, he should now be at bam. Cool, done, good.
We're gonna stab some boys, is what we're gonna do.
That was your action.
Yeah.
To cast that spell.
Mhm.
What are you gonna do now?
I still have my innate and extra attack to do, yes?
No, you don't. That was a spell.
Oh, that was a spell. Yeah, you're right. I always... Listen, I don't spell cast with Avi, so my brain's like, yes, hit everything all the time.
Did.
So then I am going to...
You
go things.
I'm not gonna tell you. You go ahead.
What? Okay. I'm debating on a thing. There's so many of them. I could. Huh?
I kid.
Yeah. I'm debating whether I, because I can flash report, but that's my bonus action. I automatically make an attack, or I could do a smart.
Remember that Flash Victorious doesn't give you an attack.
Yeah, it's flashing to somewhere else. Yeah.
And you've already used all your attacks.
Yeah. So I'm just do a smart boy thing. I'm just gonna disengage from a boy and go up 30 feet, or actually 25 feet. So I'm still got a little bit of.
All right, you disengage and you go up. You leave their range and you're basically safe from them now.
Damn.
Yep, that's the idea.
I have a question about Steel and Strike.
Yeah?
Would she have been able to add sneak attack?
We have gone over this basically every time she's ever used it. No, she can't.
We forget.
No, we can't. No sneak attack.
Because it's a spell.
Because it's
makes
not
sense.
an attack.
It's not an attack?
It's a spell.
Spell attack.
It involves making... So, the way the spell normally works is that it... Here, one sec. I will... Getting this up and getting this up. So I can compare the texts. So... hit an attack on the roll.
Because it's a spell attack, not a weapon attack.
Once per turn, when you hit let's see. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack. If you have advantage on the attack roll, the attack must have a finesse or ranged weapon. Technically,
What are you looking at?
He's looking at sneak attack.
Oh, no. It's so the Steel One Strikes. The wording of the spell is make a melee spell attack against each target, not a weapon attack. So like you can use sneak attack with Booming Blade because as part of Booming Blade, you make an attack with a melee weapon. But with Steel One Strike, your attack comes from the spell, not from your weapon.
Yeah, you flourish a weapon, but the weapon is not actually making the attack. It is just
it is
flavor.
a component.
And all the we do say that it uses Vox Victoria's weapon damage, but it does not use it to attack.
Yeah, the weapon is a spell component, not actually used it.
Alright. Cool.
Yep. Though the main thing here, I feel like we go back and forth on this every time.
My brain just caught up, and I realized I could have fear of slaughtered because I crit.
There you go. That's what I said. I wasn't going to tell
I
you.
know, dude. I like looked at my sheet. I'm like, can I?
Yeah, the attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon, and since it's not a weapon attack, then yeah.
Yeah. Would you still allow me to fear of slaughter, or since I?
Your turn's not ended. Go ahead.
Cool. All right. Because that would be do you want me to target it from where I ended up, or where I made the attack initially?
You would have to target it from the location, I believe, of the creature you critted, don't you?
Yeah. Okay, so it would have been by a 19. Okay, so from. Do you mind if I move for a quick sec just to see if fucking because I was.
What is the range?
It's 30 feet of me.
Is the 30 feet of you or 30 feet of the creature you kill?
I'm just going over. Within 30 feet of that creature.
Yeah, so it's
that
this.
can see or hear. Yeah.
So it will encompass those 3. That boy up there would technically not be in the circle.
Okay. That's fine. I'll scare some boys. There we go. And make the saves.
Or don't. Hey,
They
they
all fail.
Hey, get fucked.
And perfect. Wee. Okay, now it's me.
Real quick. I'm gonna check a thing, because you may not be done.
Okay.
Jesus.
I will note to you.
Yeah.
I was just checking critical flourish, because that may also have come in with a crit, but that is not a weapon attack, so you do not, it does not proc, because that's not on criticals, that's on weapon attacks specifically.
Yeah. So I was like, that was a spell attack. That's why I didn't think about that one. Okay, cool.
Alrighty, and that's you.
Now it's me.
They are frightened. Vogan, it is your turn. Lexi, you're on deck.
Bonk.
Okay.
Bonk.
Do it, bonk him.
Do it, bonk him. Give him a bonk. He's prone. Bonk him.
He's prone with a bonk.
That's a
Oh my
crit.
god! So many 20s today, y'all. What
So-
the fuck?
Yep.
It's I get points equal to my proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I got all my points back, and I'm just gonna use 2 of them to put a scorpion
Gross.
mark on him.
Yep.
Gross. You're gross.
Okay,
Ever since you guys left Summer Grass, it's just been crit, 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 crit.
It's true.
Summer Grass is cursed.
That makes
Well,
sense.
that's 36 damage. You strike it, it takes it.
That makes sense. I mean, these things are fucking made of beef, so makes sense.
And that is a 24 to hit. That hits.
Bonk.
And then you deal another 21 damage on that attack.
Okay. That's gonna be my turn. I don't want to use up all my points in this fight.
Gotcha. Wonderwolf 16 is going to stand.
No.
Yep.
As soon as it catches up with itself. I don't know why it's freezing so much today, but it is weird.
That's just a Unity thing.
Well, no,
No,
I
it's
managed to
fine.
reduce it, is the thing, and it hadn't been doing it in previous games.
Oh.
It is going to move. It is going to leave Sunder's range.
Time to bonk.
He can bonk if he wants.
Bonk him.
It's his party. He can bonk if he wants to.
Bonk if he wants to.
There it is. There's that bonk. I saw a 20 and I was gonna be like, I swear to God! Fucking, it hits. Do damage. He gets cut.
Nice. Wait.
He takes 10 damage.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It's gonna get to here, and it is going to use its breath on the both of you.
That makes sense.
Crap.
Goes for it. It breathes out on you. You both fail.
Wow.
Both of you take... Oh, that was pretty good. You both take 29 points of cold damage, but you maintain concentration.
I'll take it.
All right. Lexi, it is your turn. Flux, you're on deck.
Okay.
Welcome to your first turn.
Okay. Oh, fucking Jesus, right? Oh my god.
Okay. I am going to put you 19, not with special arrow, with normal arrow from good bow. So want to do something with bonus action. So give me but a moment.
Okay.
Okay, get Pachu, you.
You are going to have disadvantage on this.
4K.
You are within 5 feet of an enemy.
Oh. Heck.
Get bonus action disengage.
But then I can't do the thing that I really want to bonus action with.
You can just run away then and risk the opportunity attack. Actually, wait.
Listen, just because you're in my house don't mean you can tell me how to play D&D, bitch.
I'm not. I'm just suggesting things. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Okay. Fucking.
Which one was slowed?
Which one's slowed? The two at the bottom were slowed, I'm pretty sure, right?
Just this one is slowed right here, because the other one died.
Just that one? Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, just
I was
this
gonna
two.
say.
Alright, okay. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do what I planned on doing, and we'll see what fucking happens.
You gonna do it with
Bad, then
disadvantage?
whatever. Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Shit, I didn't do it. I'll roll
You-
it again. Well, it'll be that.
It'll be that. You automatically
yeah.
miss.
Yep, cool. Alright.
Is that one of your?
Red.
That was just a normal arrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you fire it.
wasn't
It
one of
goes
the things
wide.
that was- Yeah. Cool. Okay, heck. I wish to scooch to here, so I'm not leaving his attack range, so
It's
he
true.
cannot boo. And then I want to use my heckin' bonus action and try to aim my bracer at both of these boys and not hit Winchester if I can. If I have to hit Winchester and Quinn, I'm fucking sorry. Is 30.
It covers more than half of a space he's occupying.
If it hits him, it hits him.
Could she angle it?
That's
So
what I
that-
was asking. Like, could I angle it up or something? Or
At that
no?
point, it doesn't.
Yeah, up would be more horse.
Yeah. Listen, I was either gonna go this
Yeah.
way, and if Avi hadn't gone where they were gonna go, I was gonna just shoot it down and hit Flux like fucking.
Angle
I
it.
mean,
I was like, somebody's
I'm
getting
25
hit with this
feet in the
fucking
air.
so we'll
bracer.
try to make this work. So you can move one
Yeah.
more space down without leaving its range. So if you do
I
that,
can? Okay, I will do that.
yeah, I'll grant that. No, I already moved you, Lexi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hooray!
Yeah, you were there because you're not out of his range if you're right there.
Okay.
And then that,
Okay.
yeah.
Then I target both of these.
But yeah,
boys.
they're Winchester's technically taller than they are, so there's no version of aiming up that would put them more in
Yeah.
the cone than Winchester.
Stop making concessions and kill me.
My God. No, I wanted to ask. I figured
And it
that
would also
might
hit
be the case,
Quintus,
but I wanted to
because
check.
again, we consider Quintus to be everywhere Winchester is.
He's 3. Okay. Okay.
But-
So I've targeted both of those boys. So I'm gonna try to make them do the save and see what happens. Taking care. Oh, one
That one
failed.
succeeds, that one fails, and it fails. It rolls a 12, DC's 15, so it doesn't get the really bad effect, but it does fail.
Hooray! Okay. It's been forever since I did this. I don't do damage until they boop out of it, right?
Read the effect.
Okay, it's the 2d8 they take. Okay, it's a smaller damage. Okay, I can get back.
Yeah, they only get petrified if they roll
Yeah.
5 or lower, less. No.
Yeah. They still get hurt, though. Not a success. So I can get back to you.
Takes
about right.
9 damage. And hold on.
Why couldn't you just be petrified, you buttholes?
And failure to then they have also make sure to apply the disadvantage effect to them.
Oh, heck. You're right.
And then make sure to also tick off one of the abilities.
Did.
Alright.
Okay, heck. How much did I move just then? Believing their range.
10 feet?
So, yeah.
Roughly. We'll say 15
Yeah.
feet for the purposes of the fact that you got to... You went from there to
If you stay where you
there.
are, I could
15 feet.
potentially stop, give disadvantage on an attack on you.
Okay, cool. Then I'll just stay where I am. Heck yeah. that's a good time.
Alright. That you?
That's my turn.
Number 15's gonna go. Alright. You're 25 feet up, so it's not really running a risk here. Flux, it is leaving your range.
Nah, don't got any melee weapons.
Yeah.
Heck.
It's going to 15-foot cone on a
Oh
diagonal.
no.
Oh no, no, no.
No?
Which
Well, death to us.
is technically going to hit its own ally, but it's not gonna matter. Because they're immune to the damage.
Oh no!
going to rush over there. It's going to go after you guys. D-target Flux. It
Lexi, you're gonna be fine.
breathes cold in your guys' direction.
Oh, back to normal, are we?
Hey, I did good.
And 48 cold. Yeah, Quinn succeeded. Lexi succeeded. Lexi is fine.
Amazing.
Winchester is down.
Woo! On Constitution save, but oh no.
What?
Oh, I succeeded my Constitution save. I
Oh,
was
your
worried about
concentration
that.
save,
Sorry.
yes. You retain your...
Concentration.
Yes, it is a Constitution save, technically.
Yeah. No, we're good.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You're
I'm
on
sorry, it
Yeah.
sounded like there's some confusion there. I didn't know what was going on. Flux?
That like pocket across forehead.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good.
All right. Let's.
Fuck.
What do, Flux?
Sorry. What do indeed? Oh my god. Okay. Kind of concerned about the horse, so I'm gonna go run over.
I'm also
That-
because they
yeah.
probably want to eat him.
There you go.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to the Winchester and cover him with soothing, healing spiders.
I see, I see.
Wonderful, soothing, healing spider.
Hit you with level 2 cure wounds.
My boy.
No problem.
They recover 12.
All right. I think that's my turn.
Alrighty. Oh, good. Um...
Oh no.
So, he's only going to take the one action. Winterwolf 19 is, yeah.
Could you not?
Wow.
What? I hate you, you see.
Apparently. Oh my god.
What a fly.
3 of you are going to be hit by it as it breathes another wave of cold out on you. Hup! Oh, everyone succeeded.
Oh. Hooray.
Oh, nice.
Even more. Yeah, not 20.
Winchester's down again.
My Winchester.
Oh no.
You all
Spiders
take 12
freeze.
damage. The spiders are frozen off and just begin falling off of Winchester.
Oh. Oh.
Shit.
Fenris, your turn.
What's the dismounting roll? What creature falls from?
Oh, and it succeeds its save against throw. It's save against slow, not throw. Save and throw against slow. Did it. Words. It is no longer slowed.
Well, nuts and butts, if you would. Alright. Let me think what to do. Sorry, technical difficulties on our end.
Okay.
Sorry.
You guys okay?
No, it's all good. I failed to put it in, and it
no.
was a good time.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue, my love.
Alright,
Sure.
alright. Okay. I'm gonna... Okay. Plan has changed slightly. Alright. I'm gonna run up here. If I can fit.
You're fine. Here, I got
Sorry.
you.
And then, I'm sorry, I'm getting used to this. And then with my hammer, I'm going to do a bonk.
Go ahead.
Alright. And then... Yeah. Oh,
That's
never
a nat
mind.
one.
Alright,
There
cool.
are numbers between 1 and 20.
I don't think those exist.
And then I'm gonna
I'll
do
also
a...
note, for what it's worth, not that it matters, but as long as you're holding your push to talk button, it is registering all your attacks as opportunity attacks.
Damn.
Oh.
It's not something we ever do, but there is a button that technically does it. You can technically code things to have advantage on opportunity attacks, but we don't.
I see.
You were
I'm
right there, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
I'm going to
Hold on.
bonus action.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on. We kind of got ahead of yourself with your heckin' stuff that was going on. We probably won't stop you, but That shouldn't have had advantage. Yeah, the big wolf up there got to attack you. You got kind of lost whenever you were having push-to-talk things. Dropped the first 6. It would have been 12. Wouldn't have hit you. You're good.
Yeah, schooled. And then I'm going to second level healing word Winchester.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
The game is keep the horse alive.
Oh,
Yup.
He can't die just before I stable him, please.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty.
I'm already gonna be down a mount.
Sunder.
I'm already sad and down a mount.
Oh.
Sunder's cold.
Like he's gonna get. We're gonna repeat the process. This is what we're gonna
Nice. Hell yeah.
do. The dash and fucking knock him prone kind of deal. He's gonna go however far he needs to fucking dash and knock him over.
Fucking screaming Sunder. Perfect.
Okay, that is a hit. And he deals
Nice.
7 maximum damage with that attack. That knocks him prone.
Yep. Bonk.
Now you
And
got your-
then some attacks.
Gotcha. That's a hit with a 20. That deals 9 damage. Another one. That's a hit with a 24. And that's a 5. That hits.
All right.
It was like hovering on 4 for so long.
Yeah, man. That's him.
Alrighty.
It's just fucking.
This boy's turn. Oh, good, he didn't recharge it. Neato.
Take your d6 of fire damage, you.
Rolled against him. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, it wasn't. Did you hit him this one since last turn?
Yes, I got him on
Right.
the thingy.
Then yeah, I guess it wasn't on him. Go ahead and roll it against him.
Oh, I'm looking on Winchester sheet. That's why. I was like, where is it? How come I don't have a lot of shit on here? Yeah. Like that.
Alright, it takes it. And is going to go for a bite attack on Quintus. And it hits.
Oh no!
Oh?
But I don't want him to.
Why did it attack Quintus Valbo, also bite back to head? Quintus, we're gonna move you to like. We're gonna do some adjustments here. Boop.
To be fair, I think as soon as Winchester fell prone after being unconscious, Quinn had to either fall prone adjacent or use his reaction.
In that case, that attack will have been directed instead at Winchester.
No.
Because there's no space in that area for him to have fallen in, like, closer to it.
Attacked you, yeah.
That definitely would have hit. Sorry. He's already prone, so... Does minimum damage, does 6 damage. As it jumps onto and bites into Winchester.
No.
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 I'm gonna use this to throw prone on him, because you should be prone, Bam. Quinn, I believe you're also prone.
Unless I would have used my
If he had his reaction,
Use your
then you can use
then
your reaction to dismount, but if you don't have it, then fall prone.
I would have used my reaction because
Okay.
I haven't done it yet.
Okay. In that case... Winchester and Quintus, you are up next.
Fuck?
That one's still slowed. Oh, sorry, the thing that the other one saved against earlier, that was Avi's Fear Effect. That one just rolled against...
2 saves. I made one against Avi and one versus...
And I'm just catching up on this. Slow is gone. Should be gone. Hold on. Oh, I see. I see why it didn't
do?
It's fear. It's Avi's Fear Effect.
Oh.
It does what Frighten does.
I didn't know because I think he had
Doesn't
advantage
frighten.
on attacking before, didn't he?
He
Yeah,
doesn't
wait,
have
no, he can't see
disadvantage
Avi.
against Winchester. He'd have disadvantage attacking Aviana.
Yeah. Albie's all the way over there.
Yeah, it's not like it's
I'm on my way.
Can Winchester stand up?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will mount Winchester again.
Fair.
And I don't like
Let's
him.
just
So I'm going.
let's just put you like up there.
I didn't want to move it because I have the light source. I didn't know how that was gonna work. But I'm gonna.
Then we will do this. We will take the light source, and we will put it on Winchester.
Sounds good to me.
That's an
But
easier...
just have like a little rope, like coming from the drift globe to Winchester instead of himself.
It's still on Quintus. It's just we're having it mechanically come from Winchester.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna murder this guy for murdering my horse.
Gotcha.
So, hiya.
That's a hit.
Hiya.
You strike, you deal 11 damage to it, 11 fire damage, and you scar with the ring.
Yep. Hiya.
Just in future, if you're going to make more attacks on the same turn, we might as well not throw the effect on.
True.
You might as well just wait to see if you ignite it.
And then hiya.
Creates fewer steps. Alright, that's a hit. So go ahead and deal your damage, then do the Ring of Ashen scarring damage as well. You strike again, you bring Jigoku Saga across them. That's also why I didn't think it was necessary.
I'm doing it anyway.
It is dead. Not if it's dead by the time it rolls. That's right! Ha!
It knows what happened. Its soul got fucking burned. And making sure with my shield mastery a thing really quick. Okay, yeah. So I can still use that. I'm gonna use my bonus action to attempt to shove this winter wolf down.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't very good.
Yeah, it beats you. Got a 15.
How dare you? And trying to figure out if there's a better place for me to stand. Me and Winchester will move around, boy, and go here to block this boy.
And you will trigger an opportunity attack in doing so.
Oh, well, that's fine.
It's going to try to attack Winchester. I assume you're moving it to you.
Attack me. Yes.
All right. 19. Where are you, 19? That one goes to attack you. That's going to snap at Quintus. Goes for the attack. And it misses.
Yay!
All right.
And that is the me.
Miriam.
Jerky Gator, kill.
Get him!
Who do you want it to kill?
Gonna go there.
Jerky.
Gonna bite attack. Winterwolf 19.
It is technically.
Just go back one. Yeah.
That,
just
yeah.
go there. It's gonna. Yeah. So first attack is
Jerky
mouth.
Gator. Jerky Gator attacks and hits. It waddles
Just-
through the
you're so
snow,
handsome,
kicking
no
up
matter
snow
what
as it
form
goes,
you're in.
tail swooshing along, strikes the trees it does. All the snow from the tree falls off. It deals 19 damage and grapples and restraints. Does that work if it's a large creature?
It does not give any size category.
Okay. Really? Okay.
And it's gonna make a tail attack against Winterwolf 21.
I guess I was gonna say technically it could do it to us, but you can't grapple. Just you can't put the
It's
condition
too big, yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, the game's catching up with itself. Give it a moment. There it is.
Huh.
Goes for a tail attack, misses.
All right. That's Tricky Gator.
All right, Jerky Gator. That one will not recharge its attack. It is going to look at the present situation. It is going to move down a space, and it is going to go for an attack on Jerky Gator. It attacks!
Oh no!
And that one's! Although it should...
Yay!
Why do you have disadvantage? Ah, because fear of slaughter. Right, so it goes neutral. Goes for the attack, and it gets a... rolls a 1. Just real quick, just to make sure this is automated correctly. I'm just going to go save here. Add that to that. And that's its turn. It rolls. It fails.
Yes!
Winterwolf, why did you have advantage on that? Advantage drops like a 17. I don't know why you had advantage on that, Winterwolf.
He's a brave boy.
It's a brave boy, apparently. It failed, though, so it doesn't matter. Avi, it's your turn.
He's an amazingly brave boy. He's just a brave boy.
All right.
No one
On
is
to
ridiculous.
D-target 19. I'm going to get and fly closer so that he's in range for heckin'
He's in range for
He's in range for heckin'.
for, you know, brain go burr because it's hot.
Yeah.
That's totally fair.
Thing is, nah, I'm gonna do what I do because he's from far away. Cool. I'm gonna flash Victoria. Yeah. Mark it. Yeah. Of the throne.
Avi's like twitching back and forth with the snow for me, so it's
That's a hit.
Woohoo! Get snack attacked, bitch. Alright.
Oh my god!
Ho 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 ho. Says Avi.
Fucking Avi with the hand in front of her face. Oh. Hate
That
it.
Winterwolf, you throw box Victoria, you appear next to it, you cut into the wolf. Its hide is cut open and it falls to the ground, becoming a reddish puddle in the snow.
Cool. What are you saying, boy?
I said I appreciate you.
Got you, bitch. 19. Were they also frightened of me? I believe so, unless they saved.
19. I believe 19 is frightened of you. The effect appears to be... Yeah. It's also grappled and restrained.
Nice. Was 15 afraid of me, or was he... I can't remember who saved.
It would have been 6, I think, was
Are you not able to...
Yeah.
Are you not able to see those effects on the combat tracker?
Oh, there we go. I can... Yeah, no, 15 was not. Cool. 19. You're my target now.
Damn it. I wanted him.
Okay, well, if you want it, I will give it to you.
Dude, if you can kill him, kill him. It's fine.
Logan.
What are you doing? Yeah?
I don't know if I think I don't know if you can do it, but I forgot to say because I killed him with Jigoku Saiga. Should we have rolled to give myself the temp health and the +1?
One moment.
Also says if I reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points.
Yeah, we should have. So we just roll it against 15.
Okay. I'm still getting used to him. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I want to. There we go.
Don't be me.
I clicked it. Yeah, but, oh, Winchester's targeting him, not me. Oh, boy.
Game's catching up with itself.
Mm. Oh.
You still didn't do it. Drag the
Hold
effect over onto
Yeah,
him.
let's just go. Yeah, there we go.
Why? Failure. Okay. Why do you have advantage on saving throws, wolves? What are you doing that's giving you advantage on saving throws? It failed in another case, so go ahead and give yourself the 5 temporary hit points and apply the effect yourself.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So, Avi, what are you doing?
Okay. I've made up my mind. I'm going to go over to number 15. And so my first attack was at that one, so this is going to be innate in y'all.
That hits.
Woohoo! Yahoo!
You strike, you deal 10 damage to it.
Cool, and then I have extra attack, so we're gonna bap a boy.
Get.
Murder.
Same thing again, but y'all.
Mm-hmm. It takes another 11 damage.
And that's all I got because I used my bonus action to flash victorious. So, that's an Aviana Colesh.
Vogan. Lexi on deck. Bonk.
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 Discontinue.
Alright. You do hit with a 25. Go ahead, deal your damage. You take a swing. It takes 18. You swing again. 23 hits. I don't know if you can miss unless you're Nat 1.
There we go.
Hooray!
There he goes.
I love the tiny ghost.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Bonk.
Bonk.
I bonked thunder.
You gonna say there's nothing there to bonk, boy?
There's a Sunder over there.
No.
Oh my.
Thunder.
If I bonk him, I get full experience again.
That's you?
I'm looking over my stuff to see if I want a bonus action anything.
A good call.
I use both my attacks, so I'm good.
Okay. Lexi, Flux, you're on deck.
Okay. This boy in front of me is heckin' restrained. So, let's bonus action light up the Sunblade. And heckin' put you a boy with that.
Apply that heckin' light effect to yourself, just as a force of habit. Actually, it's already on you, it looks like.
Well, heck.
Yeah.
Higgity heckin' fuck.
Yeah, well,
Okay, well,
It's lit up, doing it.
okay, and because he's hecking restrained, I get an automatic critical if I hit him.
It's true. Roll to hit.
Yep. I can die.
That's a hit. Hit the crit button and roll your
Hell
damage.
yeah. And also snack attack, his Fenris is right there, and also hecking Gator jerky.
Bitch ass.
Yo, right.
This guy has
This
just
is-
taken 90-something damage. Now he's gonna take all of this. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he's gone.
You have cursed me right now, Cody. He's gonna have one fucking hit point left or some
No,
shit.
he's 100% gone. Lexi. There's no way you would
Gonna
roll
kill
low
you.
enough.
I'm gonna kill you. Jesus.
I think
I got him!
you could have rolled one. You could have had no bonuses and rolled 1 on all of those dice and killed
Did
it.
you roll a crit?
Listen. Well, he's restrained, so I get an automatic crit.
Oh, cool.
That's why I wanted number 19 when fucking Avi was like, I'm coming for you, 19. I was like, oh,
I
got you.
I believe in you.
So I appreciate you letting me have them.
Of course.
Alright,
Hooray.
Lexi, is that you?
Yes. Yes, I'm at a safe distance from the last boy. I am good.
The Winter Wolf is going to go. And it's going to make one final last-ditch attack against Winchester!
Against
What?
me!
Against
Oh, leave
Quintus!
the pony alone!
As soon as it lets me!
Why not me, man? Come on.
Because he's
Come on.
attacking my shield.
Well, because Winchester is generally easier to hit than you. It's not, with its intelligence, it's not accounting for Quintus being like, no me.
Doesn't know my life.
I'm sure I'd also rather eat Winchester.
Yes.
Yeah. Bring 11 herbs and
Oh!
Oh,
It's still better to hit me.
No! It deals 18 damage to you.
Look how fine I am.
You're so fine.
Why
Thank
do
you.
Yeah, you absorb 5 of it, and you absorb 5 of it, and then you you reduce 3. Now, you need to make a saving throw there, Quintus.
No, I don't.
You fail.
Wow.
You are knocked. You are knocked from Winchester.
Oh no.
Listen, you're out cold. You can't scream. Like
I'm not out cold.
Well, down
Ridiculous.
he goes.
I'm fine.
No, you're out cold.
And that puts us at Flux.
Oh. Winter Wolf looking. Is he bleeding?
He's been hurt, yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. They've been making me roll a bunch of saves. It's your turn. How? Take a fireball. Just eat this fireball.
Oh God.
A whole fireball?
Whole heckin' fireballs.
There.
Huffy's right there.
I
You
mean,
can angle it
Flux
so it
will.
doesn't hit her.
He's right there. I wanted her to be right there.
Fucking right.
So,
Oh,
but here's the thing.
See?
Here's the thing. You can't.
What's the maximum
You
amount
can't
of
see
people I can kill?
inside that tree. It is a pine tree.
I don't need to see it. It's just a point within range.
Okay, then you're good then.
Yeah. I want it to burn.
And we're gonna have like a warm pine tree to be near.
Nice.
Alright, that work? Excellent. Alright. Then
The wolf takes 39 damage. The fireball goes off. The tree detonates, being reduced to a husk. The wolf is still standing.
God damn it!
Wolf is stronger than tree.
Oh.
I'm on. Yo, Master Jerky, it's okay if I just hide behind you real quick?
Oh.
Snap, 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 snap.
Snap.
Appreciate it.
Snap, snap, snap.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Aggressive snap in Avi's direction. Snap.
Oh.
Bring it, cat.
Snap!
Abby is a crocodile
Bring it,
right
Captain
now.
Dial.
All right.
He's
then
really
we'll
stupid right now.
Do like
Snap,
a little,
snap.
little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Little tiny bit of these. A little bit of
And
that.
let's try this again. Now, Fenris, I'm asking for maybe not a nat 1 on a bonk.
I need you to get a 2.
You know, with my luck, mayhaps. We'll see. All right. Be free.
That's it.
And I'm gonna Stygian, because of course I am.
If it does cold damage, don't.
Does it heal with cold damage?
It's immune.
Okay, I dig. Okay. It's gonna resist some of my magic, but that's fine. Or my attack, but here's the...
You strike, you deal 19 damage total to it.
Alright.
Was that a crit?
Do you still have crit? Is the crit button pressed on your side?
It is not.
It says that it's a critical on all that shit.
Well, improved critical. It says improved critical.
Is it?
But I don't have that.
Is the same button that's push to talk for opportunity attacks also control? Because wouldn't that flag it as a critical for damage?
That might be what's going on. Yeah.
Shift. Okay.
Okay, we'll change the button.
Please change the button.
Use
yeah.
alt.
I use alt.
Okay, sorry.
I'm going to remove that damage. The 19. I'd like you to then make the attack again. Just give me 1 sec, though.
Okie doke.
Okie
All right. Make that attack again.
Alright, take 2. Oh my goodness. Alright.
We're just moving stuff around. You gotta make the attack again, not the...
Oh!
The damage.
Yes.
Damage. Oh, the damage guy?
Just the damage, okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're fine.
keeps doing what it does.
There it goes.
There it goes. So that was the issue. Okay, heckin'. Good call, Aaron. I suppose we should have clued into that when we saw the opportunity thing. 10. Yeah, you takes 10 of that damage.
Alright, and I'll bonus action, second level, healing word Quintus.
Okay.
But I'm not horse.
Too damn bad. Also not looking good.
I'm perfectly fine.
I'll fight you. Alright. Take some healing. You don't get a choice in this matter. Via!
Sunder!
Okay. It's time for a rushed bonk.
Vogan's rushing up to try to go get it through the snow. Sunder's just...
Yes, Sunder, knock him prone.
He's gonna knock him prone?
Yes!
Attempt to?
Get him!
I fucking hate your mouse wheel so fucking much, Izzy.
I'm so
God damn.
Hate it.
Your Highness.
Maybe bring your own mouse wheel.
Is that hit?
Specifically the mouse wheel.
Unfortunately, that is a miss. So he's going to, I guess just attack.
Gotcha.
Gonna give him a bonk.
That is also a nat 1. He rushes at him, he hits him, he kind of bounces off him. That one hits.
Hey.
9 damage.
Take that. That's him.
Oh, you tried to do your best. You tried to knock him prone, my boy, but you didn't. Winchester and Quinchester.
I climb onto Winchester.
Wintus and Quinchester.
Perfect.
And as climbing on the Winchester, I'll move over there. But I will then murder.
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 I do it
First
again.
attack with Jigoku Saiga. Hiya.
You strike.
I have a disadvantage.
Because you're marked as prone.
Well,
You would have
I
dropped the
think I
second
still
18.
murder.
That would have been your roll anyways. So you hit.
Right.
Yeah. That was the wrong one. No, that was the right one. I'm good.
You deal 10 fire damage to it, which it does not seem to reduce.
I will then hit him with the ring. I'm not gonna hit him with the ring. I'll wait.
Thank you.
But I will bonus action try to push him over.
Okay, go for it. So when you do this, use the generic actions thing for a shove against him.
Oh, okay.
Because then I don't even have to respond.
Gotcha. Hiya. Hiya. There we go.
It beats you.
Dang it.
It rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Like an unnatural 20.
And then I will go for a second Jigoku Saiga. Hiya.
You go for it, you bonk it as it tries to snarl and attack you. It bites at you, you bring Jigoku Saiga up, that hits. Fire arcs across it, and... How do you want to do this?
Yay!
Hooray!
Hold on.
You've just lost your how do you want to do this, it explodes.
Oh.
I want to incinerate it.
You are now left with the corpses of 6 white winter wolves. And you are worse for wear than when they found you.
They fucked us
Sure
up.
are.
Oh my god, are we ever?
Real quick. Oh.
Yup, I thought it was still pushed. But I was gonna say, I guess we're sacrificing everybody else. Everyone who's healthy, let's go.
Huh?
Oh, shit.
I guess we're part of the sacrifice.
What?
Right now?
I mean, we could just leave, actually. Like, we don't have to go back to the town if that's what you're saying.
Time to save them. And
Like, sorry, go on.
now we have fur for clothing.
True.
Just as patting out the scorch marks on the one Quintus fucking incinerated, like, it's fine.
That one's yours, huh?
It gives a little bit of color.
Do you want to take the time and skin all of these wolves?
How about we just leave them and
Yeah, let's
keep
do
going? Because there's no
Alright.
way we can take the time right now to do much of anything, though perhaps it would be alright to rest for a moment.
You guys are gonna take another short rest?
I have to.
Yeah, some people are really hard. We should.
All right.
I've got 10 HP. This
Oh,
All right. If that's what the group wants to do, I'm gonna go ahead and award this, and then I'm gonna quickly adjust. Hey, Flux, guess what? You're leveling.
Hey!
Uh,
Who still needs to get to level 10 now?
Me!
Oh, gee. Why are you so far behind? What happened?
I'll fucking
That's
know,
so do I.
dude. I wasn't in the tournament much. Like,
I
fuck.
guess.
Yeah, I got 3.3k till 10.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
happens.
Am I leveled already?
A negative 2, 6, 3. Taking a little bit off Sunder and off Vogan. Negative 2,
Oh, give me
6,
more.
3. No, that's not what's happening here.
Give me twice as much as they got.
I don't think so.
Jesus.
Damn.
All right.
Can we use hit dice now?
You can.
Hooray.
I'm gonna use Juan.
As you guys take another hour, you
Wait.
sit down as the night progresses. I'm gonna hit the short rest button. Look at all those HD go. Look at him go.
True.
There they
I'm not
fly.
gonna lie,
Everyone's
there's-
silently
there's a
looking at them,
bunch
like
of
blah blah blah
ones
blah
in
blah
there.
blah blah. Lot
Dude,
of,
there's a lot of
There's
ones.
been a lot of
I'm like,
ones.
god damn.
Mainly from me!
Oh no!
It's because we're in the same vicinity,
Did you
Spencer.
you just broke the
Yeah.
polymorph, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oof.
Alright, I'm ready for a song of rest.
Same.
Yeah.
Just fucking Vogan puts his hand
Maybe
on
Miriam
Miriam's
doesn't
shoulder.
want to sing
Okay.
today.
Give me that song of rest. book.
Fucking sing for me, bitch!
Mr. Merriam, could you sing to make my boo-boos feel better?
Aww. Miriam's like, no.
Yeah,
Not
that
your
was
core,
Power move,
Vogan.
though. Power word, no.
that was a lot of
Power
words.
word. no.
Hell yeah.
I said that and I didn't push the button, so that was my joke,
It's
Spencer.
true. You did
I didn't
not.
even
Okay,
hear
but push
I mean,
the
I heard
button, so-
Spencer say it.
Yeah, I was.
You know
Yeah.
what? Suck
I
my
heard with
dick.
my real ears.
Yeah, thank you, Betterson.
You know what my response is to you wanting me to suck your dick?
What?
Power word, no.
You're missing out, bitch.
Targeting everyone, I think. And so. Yep,
Shit, I'm
that's-
out of spell slots. I can't actually do that.
Oh damn.
Ah,
Hell yeah.
All right. You guys take some time to rest. As you do, I would like everybody to please make me a Constitution save. Oh, Jerky's tiny.
I don't like that at all.
When he got replaced, it must have reset his size. He's like normal size. He's just a big cat. There, now he's a giant cat.
Oh, Lexi, no.
I'd like to take responsibility for Fenris's crap roll
It's okay.
because Red said I could roll it for her.
It's fine.
So I take full responsibility.
No.
So this isn't gonna have any effects, but as a example, why did? Oh, I see. Did Sunder's Song of Rest?
No, it didn't apply to Vogan, so I just dragged
Oh,
it.
I see. Oh, I was like, what? You've been learning some things when I haven't been around, Sunder?
Oh yeah, no, I gave him for his feat, I gave him the ability to do that. Sure.
I see. Okay. So just as a note, though nothing happens now, you are warned against the cold conditions. So Jerky, Lexi, Miriam, and Fenris, you become aware. Not you, Fenris, actually, because your armor. you guys become aware that you are freezing enough that if you were tried to long rest in these conditions, just as an example, as a point of reference, you would not have benefited from the rest in the cold.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we gotta get those coats.
Good to know.
I gotta put my Nikes on.
We'll say it's a hot day today, and we're coming up on close to 4 hours. So, I'll say as you guys rest and you recollect yourselves, you revisit the map of the Northunderland Pass, which is effectively 2 sloping ridges that eventually come to a point at the end, but you haven't gone that far yet. As you have explored one area where there are caves and whatnot that could be hidden, and you find yourselves looking at the map and looking at the other side, where the Yugoloths that you are currently hunting may be. Looking off into the distance, you see, cutting through the snow and in the dark, the faintest flicker of a cave that is only barely illuminated, a flicker of light across the ridge. Still quite a ways away, but as there's a large amount of just empty space between you, you see the faintest glow coming from inside of a cave. And with you guys seeing that, I think that's where we're going to end off today.
Hooray!
Hooray!
We didn't TPK!
We didn't get fucking wiped out by a bunch of wolves. Good job, everybody.
They were
tough wolves.
they were tough wolves. We're about to go fight some fucking demons. I'm not liking our chances.
Fine.
This is just proof that we can take anything.
Look, I'm better against demons than I am against wolves.
Yeah.
Chain lightning, go chain lightning.
I have like god powers and a nice mace for demons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A nice mace that I'm technically debating on seeing if Fenris wants to use while we're in the mountains in case anything else is immune to
By the
cold.
by, just so everyone remembers, it is 1 a.m. currently. Since time is something you need to be paying attention to with your current objectives, it is 1 a.m.
We have until the end of the day, boys.
And you guys don't know when. You just know at night? That's vague.
Yeah, good.
What
time is it again?
Demon stuff. It's got to be midnight.
Look, we may have to return and wait for them to turn on the portal, then beat them to hell, and then go into hell, and then beat them up, and then might as well find the ones in hell that already don't like us and beat them up. And then
Yeah, Hell's definitely Hell's one clubhouse. You got it.
Yeah.
You non-lethal them, then you throw them through the portal, and then shoot them with a crossbow through the portal.
The sad thing is, that would work.
That would absolutely work.
There's nothing that says that wouldn't work. Like, it seems like a cheat, and I mean, you did all the work in beating them, but if you have a portal to their home plane open and you stick them, if they're halfway through it, you're like, bah!
Yeah.
I like to picture that as like an animation from the other side, where you just see a circle appear in like the 9 hells, and then a devil just get thrown through it. Then just a hand with a crossbow, like a hand crossbow, just halfway comes through the portal, just jack, crossbow through the head.
Hear me out. You're in Gehenna. You see a portal open. It's like totally opaque. All you see is the body of like an Arcanoloth get pushed through with like an arm grabbing them by the back of the neck. You just see their head get pushed through till half their body's there, and the Arcanoloth just looks at another Yugoloth like, help! And then just a knife comes out with another arm and stabs them, pushes the body through. Portal closes.
Yeah. Fucking Nikoloth sitting there like, what the fuck?
The prime material plane is terrifying!
A little note comes through that just says, don't come back. Or you're next.
Just don't.
Oh my god.
Just don't.
Oh my goodness. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
The whole entire day.
So
It
good.
was a whole
That was
heckin'
yours
wolf
too.
time.
I'll never get over our 3 Nat20s.
Yo,
That was
we
perfect.
may have
So,
doomed. We may have
Sir.
doomed
here,
a town.
just to make sure you roll nat 20s often.
Aw, thanks, love.
Logan, how many 20s happened today?
Don't know. I guess we can check
We
the
may
battle
have-
stats.
Find out.
We may have potentially doomed a town, but
Oh, I don't.
That
The
was
extension.
an accident.
To my knowledge, the extension that lets me like see the stats from today. I don't think that's. I mean, we could check the battle stats, I guess. One sec.
To be fair, we couldn't have had much time to think about like what the repercussions of the town. I mean, it was like 6 seconds.
So there's crits and there's 20s is the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it counts 20s because 20s have no actual significance, but in terms of crits, there was 2 from Vogan, 1 from Sunder, 1 from Avi. And then there's also some, like, dirty crits that were, like, condition procced.
Dirty.
Dirty crit.
Oh. You say dirty, I say what's up?
What's up?
Oh shit.
Saw, dude.
Uh-huh.
I have to leave.
Done with your shit.
And
No.
Avi allegedly did 605 damage, but that is largely because the push-to-talk button was making
Oh,
them
yeah.
a god.
Yeah.
So that
No,
is
no.
incorrect.
No.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did 600 damage.
No, you
Get the
didn't.
hell out of here.
Goddamn cheat.
Excuse me?
To be
Gosh.
fair, I wouldn't say that she didn't do like. She probably did at least like 200.
I did a lot though.
Yeah.
I'm a stabby bitch.
Because like she did the 90 and then
Yeah.
she did like the 25 to the other 3, so it's already another 75 plus the rest of the damage she would have done the rest of the like fight. Like I think she did probably at least 200.
Thanks,
enough.
Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Sunder knocking people
Got your
over is
back.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's so
Dash
good.
and deal. It's fun.
Yeah, super good.
Ha! Sunder just coming
Oh,
in
wait.
with rider
Just
kicking
fucking-
people.
Wait there for a second.
And just, after this,
He just
after
runs
this
off
little-
screen. It's a wide shot. He runs off screen one way, and then just all you see here just.
Yeah.
And then a flying kick in from the other side, and the shot cuts before he connects.
Yeah. It's that
After this
picture of
little
Logan doing the
adventure-
high jump kick.
But
Oh
Sunder.
no!
Ah! That's hilarious.
After this little adventure, Quinn's gonna have to be like, okay, Winchester, you protect the horses while we're gone.
It's true.
All right. So.
Then I
God,
won't have.
brave.
You'll never see him again.
I'll never see him again.
So people at home, the subscriber drive is still going on.
Probably have to eat him for sustenance.
Trying to.
Of course.
Heckin', remember guys, I'm a bit wiped right now just because of the heat, basically.
Yeah.
But
That's
warm.
fair.
there's also a lot of people in this house, more than usual. I think it's making the house a bit hotter.
Yeah. I am
So-
unfortunately a furnace.
List of things to remind you guys of. Chat19. Remember the subscription drive is still going on. We're on the other side of it. We're within view of the 700 goal.
Project Grindstone.
Yeah, Project Grindstone. Go check my Twitter. Go check out the Azure Crow Twitter. I recently posted a tweet that contains a link to a neat thing that you should go and check out. And I can't say much more.
It's a
but
virus.
It's about stuff that I've been involved with for quite some time that I'm very excited to get to start talking about. Go check that out. Join us.
Sweet, you guys. Guys, it's gonna be sweet.
It is.
Give me
Go
sweet.
check out. Make sure to go check out Prince's, and I think that's basically
And the weekday
it.
streams.
And the weekday streams, Monday through Wednesday.
Woo!
All right.
We play games.
Make sure you go do
I'm
those
afraid.
things.
We let them play games, in fact.
It's true.
All right, and we'll see
Look,
you
it's
guys
like,
for.
I let them play games.
And as much as it's like not as high concept, or I guess low concept, as the stuff that we've been dealing with before in the campaign, I'm really enjoying this little mini digression you guys had. Gonna be honest, didn't know how you guys were gonna stumble into it. Miriam, you charming someone, was definitely the easy in. I was super ready for this town to be so cagey that you guys just went like, all right, I guess we'll leave and then go, and just if you ever came back, I was gonna be like, there's no village anymore.
I had no trust in my heart going into this village, and as soon as you said they hastily threw it on, my brain didn't think sleep. My brain thought they murdered the priest and was like, oh fuck. They put it on, so I was like,
Yeah.
are you the family contact? Charm.
Kaiser, the check the tweet that I tweeted in response to that tweet. But yeah, you guys got into it pretty quickly. I didn't expect you to head out the same day. You guys bite yourself a little bit of extra time just based on circumstance, so that's beneficial. You will need to get a rest in at some point, though, because you're gonna start dealing with exhaustion.
hop in the
Yeah, that's
cave,
fine.
blow up the Arcanoloth, and then use its corpse as a blanket. Well,
course,
it'll
yeah.
disintegrate, but that's
All right. And with that, YouTube side, we will see you guys next time we stream. Next time you see us post.
Goodbye,
Thanks for joining us.
Goodbye, you. We love you.
Love's a strong word.
We're so close to exactly 4 hours, but we're not there. I'm not going to wait for it. I'm all right. Goodbye.
I was looking at potential